So,
Yo, yo, yo. This is TR, my boy TR. And my name is Taylor. My Instagram, Problem Child TK. And
Problem
TR.
Child TK.
Yeah, I need to switch my username on my Instagram because I don't like it no more. But how you doing, TR?
I'm hanging in there. Winter is getting long and boring, and I'm sick of it, I tell you. I'm sick of it. But you got to fight through it.
Right.
Positive attitude.
Well, it's winter time here. It's winter time, but it's hot. So I hate it. Especially me got in LA. Especially me gotta work. Especially me gotta work outside in the heat,
Ah,
cleaning the parking lot and picking up the trash from the dumpster. It's not a good look.
it gets hot.
I don't like it. We need to switch spots.
I would switch spots with you, yes. But we may go to Florida for a little bit soon to get out of the cold.
Yeah. Hey man, I got a question. Happy birthday to my boy AJ. Even though AJ don't wanna don't wanna get on live right now, but he probably get on later on. But
Yeah. Happy
what do you
birthday,
think about?
AJ.
Yeah. What do you think about the AJ of Aaron Rodgers and the Jets situation? Like the bread, Aaron Rodgers literally falling right behind the bread. Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah, yeah, but nothing's said. It's all speculation right now. It kind of seems like it's laying out that way because they hired Hackett, but I think we're still all speculating. Um, a lot of people talk and say a lot of things, and it's just for entertainment. But we don't know what the guy wants to do. Maybe he doesn't want to play anymore. Maybe if he wants to play, he only wants to play for the Packers. I think he's concerned about his legacy, so he'll take that into strong consideration.
And I think it, like he said, it's all about the roster. Is can we be competitive or is we going to rebuild? Like he said, I do not want to be in the rebuild stage. I understand the man for me 40 and he don't want to start over. He
Yeah,
want to just continue to build. Like, but he has to understand, hey, like you can't be having all these old dudes on the team. And, like Randall Cobb gets hurt and he be out for 6 weeks and you know. Okay, you can bring back Marcellus Lewis. Tony can bring back on a cheap deal, but Aaron Rodgers want new people, new young guys that is very explosive.
yeah,
Like having all these old guys, like Marcellus Lewis ain't gonna route nobody up. Like he's just a blocker, and we need somebody that can block and catch passes. And if you get the right tight end, you can throw it down the middle all the time. Like
yeah,
all these other teams have a top 10 tight end. All the contender teams have a top 10 tight end.
yeah,
And
yeah.
another, like the Giants got put off the game because they didn't have enough weapons. They didn't have enough firepower to go against a really to have a shootout. Or like the Vikings, they have a really good offense, but they don't have a good defense.
Yeah, yeah. I kind of agree with you. I mean, we certainly need an explosive tight end. That's for sure. That's sorely missing. And I'm sorry, Tunyon isn't it. He wasn't
And we need
really
like
it
a
even before he got hurt. And we need an infusion of young talent. We can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect that to get over the hump.
it's gonna keep it's gonna mess up our cap because the older they get, the more money they want for
Yep,
to secure the bag.
yep.
And
I think your
uh,
best opportunities to win a Super Bowl is when you have a stud quarterback who's on his first contract, maybe the second contract.
I mean Patrick
Then you
Mahomes,
could,
but see, look next year, Aaron Rodgers gonna he'll be a top 10 highest paid. It'll be Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. So he wouldn't be a
yep,
highest paid, but he'd be a highest paid on our salary. But I would listen to this dude. The dude talking about well, salary is it don't mean nothing because people can pay like our team. We can pay out of pocket. We can pay that whatever he want out of pocket, but we can't. We can give him pocket money, but I don't think the league gonna let you do it. I mean, the Rams did it. The Rams did it a couple times. The owner had enough money to pay out of pocket and not really put it towards the cap.
Yeah, well, they're the salary cap is in place, so you can't have a team like like baseball is, where the Yankees, where you can just buy your championship. Of course, teams find a way around it, but what they're doing is they're sacrificing their future for the present. And obviously, the Rams are in some pretty big hell right now with their salary cap, and the Packers are too. Especially if they continue down this same road.
Yeah, but see, they can trade Ramsey and get probably still get a first round.
Well, yeah, in their case, and I'm not really thinking of them, but think of like the current example, like the Saints. They're still in cap hell because of the Drew Brees stuff. And that's what we are turning into. We're turning into a team that has a super high expensive quarterback. We're a good team, but we never get over the hump.
But
And
see,
all we're doing is kicking that pain down into the future.
look, but think about it. If they can get Derek Carr, if they go get Derek Carr, they'll they still a playoff team. They still built to go to a playoff. Just need a good quarterback. They still built because they know how to draft.
Who does?
Saints.
The Raiders do?
No, New Orleans Saints.
Oh.
They know how to draft, so they won't have a problem.
Mm,
See, it's bad for a team. It's bad for like us Packers, team that don't really know how to draft studs.
yeah, the track record is so. But again, I think we need to really, if we were to compare the different teams, you really have to look at year in, year out at their drafts. And you say, this player was a hit, this player was a miss. I
But
bet you the Packers are about the league average as far as hit and miss.
I'm like Kansas. Kansas was in a worse draft pick than us, and they hit. They moved up. They got a Grayson in the first round. They moved up, and look, they in the playoffs. 14-13 because they were aggressive.
Yeah.
Who go aggressive at the wrong times?
Yeah, he does some strange things, and I think there's
He's
no
like a
doubt.
Bill Belichick. But Bill Belichick, but see, Google, if you run a 4-2-4-3, he don't care if you drop the ball. He don't care if you create coverage. If you have speed, Goot likes speed.
Yeah,
Speed.
he likes raw athletic talent.
I don't know why, and that's why we never win a Super Bowl. Because you go after these guys, that's a long term investment. It's like, look, okay, I understand that the Devontae Wyatt pick. Okay, I love it, but you could have had Quay, George Pickens, and Christian Watson and Romeo,
Yeah, coulda,
or
shoulda.
or you could have had what's old boy name? You could have had Thornton for the Patriots. You could have exchanged a pick for Devontae Parker, who the Patriots exchanged for. He's solid. You could have got Khalil Harris. You could have got. You could at least try, but you didn't try. You
Well,
picked up a
how do you know that though? That's the question.
because you picked up
How do
because
we
you picked
know that they
because you
didn't
picked up
try some of these things?
because you picked up Sammy Watkins.
Well,
That's the first mistake you ever have done. A guy who had a hamstring problem consistently in and off of teams.
yeah,
And you picked the guy with a messed up hamstring.
that was a flyer. That was a flyer, and
Instead,
his
you could have got
contract.
Julio. You could have got Julio You could have tried to bid for Julio, and Julio could have gave you more than Sammy Watkins ever gave you. Julio
How,
was still
how,
playing in the playoffs.
how do you know that that first of all, Julio isn't in the playoffs now, but
Yeah.
um, how do you know the Packers didn't try to get him?
Because we don't try. We always try, but we never come up. We never come up with it. We always be there. We was in there for what? For AJ Brown. Guess what? We couldn't get the job done. We always in there for something. Can't get the job done because Goop do not like. Goop is he don't like to go all in. He lies. He lies. So why would you bring back Aaron Rodgers to a rookie team? Now look at us. In cap here. Now we have to deal with another offseason. Aaron Rodgers don't know what to do. All
Yeah,
because of you. Of course, of course, he coming off an MVP. He coming off an MVP season and losing at home. That should tell you something. Losing first round at home. I don't care. Like I said, it should have been 21 or nothing. The 49ers was gifted the game to us.
yes,
They didn't want to play. They gifted to us, and we let them hang around and won. Aaron
yeah.
Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers. Marcellus Lewis fumble. Aaron Jones. I don't know what the heck he was doing. You could have ran straight and scored. Why is you wiggling? Back the floor, boneheaded mistakes. Y'all, you put Royce Newman at left tackle instead of Josh Snyder,
So
where
they
Josh
put
Snyder
Bill.
was a beast. Josh Snyder shut down Nick Bosa. The
Yeah,
first
they put in Billy Turner, but I take your point. That was a dumb move.
you had Royce Newman, you had a guy that was getting off a partially ACL torn against a Nick Bosa that was fully healthy. Aaron Rodgers, all he saw was Adams that game. Why do you think Adams already want to come back? I guarantee you, if Jordan Love would be a quarterback this season, Adams would love to come back. Nobody wants to play with Aaron Rodgers because Aaron Rodgers is arrogant. He's all about me.
Hmm.
Look, why do you think a lot of people want to play with Tom Brady? A lot of people want to play with Tom Brady. If Tom Brady go to the Raiders right now, you know be free agents, you know be receivers and O line. Can't wait to line up to go to the Raiders. Aaron Rodgers goes somewhere. Who want to follow Aaron Rodgers? Who wants to deal with Aaron Rodgers all season talking about retirement? Not even Brady talking about retirement.
Yeah, he
Aaron
did.
Rodgers always talk about retirement. I'm getting tired of that. We love you as a player, but outside of football, who you really are? You heard what Romeo said on Twitter. He said, "Hey, I ain't never. He never took us out. He never did that." So that's telling me why he was running the wrong routes. Because your quarterback is not fully invested into the team. He fully invested into the paycheck. That's what I'm getting out of it. Aaron Rodgers, you were a hell of a player, but you're following monkey see, monkey do. You see Brett Favre was doing it and controlling. Now you want to control. Why you just can't be a quarterback with a demeanor? You have one Super Bowl. Maybe if you go to the front office and make a complaint, you should say, I won't sign this contract until I get me a receiver. That's what you should have said, or trade me. If you want to get the GM on their knees, get the GM on their knees. Get the franchise on their knees for the right reason. If you want some power, get the power to help the team, not power to collect money. Because you collect money, now that you pay, now they don't have to listen to you. They can keep bringing you rookies. Because they don't care. Matt LaFleur wants you back. Obviously, he wants you back because Matt LaFleur do not want to play with Jordan Love. I think Matt LaFleur don't. I think Matt LaFleur think Jordan Love sucks. Why do you think they begging Aaron Rodgers to make a decision? Because if y'all was fully invested in Jordan Love, y'all would have been told the man, look, Jets want to offer you multiple draft picks. I'm waiting on you. What you want to do? But obviously, y'all begging, y'all basically praying Aaron Rodgers say he want to play for us again. Cause y'all draft. If Jordan Love don't play, this is the franchise one of the franchise's biggest mistakes in history. And they all should be fired. Goop should be fired. This man haven't played a full season. Look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts was terrible until you have a full season. And guess what? They wanted to go get AJ Brown. They want to draft well. They draft O lineman, big nasty O lineman. They draft a good defense. They what? Whoa! Actually, they get a good OC. They get a good DC. They get a good D line coach. They get a good all around. That the Eagles is a definition of a Super Bowl caliber team. They are number one seed and they taking care of business. I guarantee you, if we were number one seed and we play against New York Giants, I guarantee you, New York Giants would have beat us. You see what they did to New York Giants? I guarantee you, they would have beat us. Because once we get in the postseason, Packers don't have confidence anymore. This team is a regular season high standard team. Aaron Rodgers is the high standard team of regular season. 4 years. We have 4 years. Yeah, 2021 was our best shot. But guess what? Guess what? Where the light is too big, we fumble. Aaron Jones fumble. Rodgers picks. Al Lazard drops. O-line. The O-line. When it's playoff time, the O-line act like they can't block. You see Detroit game. The biggest game. We can't play football now. We scared. If that's the case, then you should have got Dan Campbell instead of Matt LaFleur. You should have got Dan Campbell. It seems that Dan Campbell got the right staff. It seems that Dan Campbell got the right DC now. And DB coach. Matt LaFleur is running with Stanovich. He run with the same staff members as last year. Matt LaFleur is too nice and too blind, TR. I'm not even being negative, but you see it yourself. You see it. We do not want to improve. We don't. And then every time we improve, Matt LaFleur let all the good staff members walk out with no contracts, no nothing, no negotiations, nothing. Look what the Vikings doing. The Vikings just fired their DC. And they finna try to get a new DC. They're interviewing Brian Flores and they interviewing Mike Pitton. If they get Mike Pitton, yeah, they trash. They finna be trash. But they get Brian Flores a W. Look what the Broncos doing. Look what the Panthers just picked up. Oh, Frank Rich. I mean, whatever his name from the coach, the one that got cut for OC. Now he's the OC for the Panthers. Everybody's making moves. What is Green Bay doing? TR, what is Green Bay doing?
They're going to roll with what they have.
They haven't signed Keyshawn Nixon to a deal. They haven't signed Rudy Ford. They haven't done nothing.
Dude, there's still so much time for this all to happen, though.
But I understand that, but what these other teams do it immediately.
Because they have vacancies. They have staff that they have to fill.
The thing they fire and they fire and get the right people for the job. Stankovic is not an offensive coordinator.
We don't know that, Taylor. That's the funny thing is we don't really know. These dudes know more football than we'll ever know.
I don't believe it. I don't see it. Like New York Jets, they fired Mark LaFleur and Rams already on deck. Rams already on deck on him. Hackey got signed to New York Jets. Everybody making moves. But we sit here and wonder why we can't get to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, if we don't go to the Super Bowl next year, I'm just gonna be like, well, disappointment. Hey, look at the Stafford we roll with. I'm just saying, if it didn't work the first time, to y'all, why would we want to keep working with something that don't work? You let Hackett go, and you didn't get nobody to replace his spot. But you upgraded one of the best developers in the O-line coach to OC. Instead of you throwing him the same money that he give for OC to stay as an O-line coach. You see, Hackett swallowed his pride and went back to being an OC instead of being a head coach. Because he know he's not a head coach.
Well, the opportunity he got there was just going to be better than what he could have in Green Bay, even if they made him the OC, because Hackett never called plays in Green Bay. In New York,
he designed to get Adams open. He designed it. Why do you think Aaron Rodgers say he loved Hackett? Go back to 2020, I believe. 2019, go say what we said. I love Hackett. If I go, he go. Because they have connection and Rodgers understand the design that you tried to do. When he left, this was the I don't care what nobody say. This was the worst offense I've seen. Matt LaFleur, you supposed to have your quarterback to buy in your play style. But you have no balls to say so. That's what I'm saying. You a grown man. You let another man take your man ways. He's basically just rule you. He smiled in front of the camera, what about behind the scenes? When you went to the press conference and if you don't know what the understanding of simplifying, Aaron Rodgers is one of the basis play callers I've ever seen. He don't like doing jam most. So think about it. The defense. Hold on.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Happy birthday, Gary.
Happy birthday, AJ.
Appreciate it, guys.
I had to let everybody know today was your birthday, AJ.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I definitely do.
Yeah, for sure. All love, gang. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, Aaron Rodgers is the boring play callers. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Look at them. Look how that look fun. You see what they did with the Raiders? They went ring around and Rosie, Hopatosi, and scored. We're boring. We just go empty, go straight. I'm gonna bomb it to you. That's how boring this offense is. I thought LaFleur coming in and we gonna do some twisties, some tosses, some jet sweeps, some Amari Rodgers being a Debo type player. That's what I thought, but I thought wrong. We were right back to McCarthy offense. I thought we was getting rid of that offense. Aaron Rodgers won. I don't understand. Aaron Rodgers won an MVP 2020. 2020, Aaron Rodgers was unstoppable. Why Aaron Rodgers not into it now?
Yeah.
Because you had Devontae Adams, I understand, but man, that the play call was so good. You making Alan Lazard look like a top 5 receiver out there.
What?
2020 when we played against Detroit.
Yeah.
He looked like a top 5 receiver. Like nobody couldn't cover him because the scheme, how it was schemed.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot they got to improve, right? And I would agree with you that Rogers likes everything static. He wants to analyze the defense, and that's old and stale. So if you're going to talk about that, maybe it's time to get rid of the dude, blow it all up, start all over from scratch, right?
That's what
Is, is
Because
that what you're
one,
feeling?
huh?
well,
Is that
I,
what you're feeling, TR? You just get
uh,
rid of the dude?
I put it this way: I love the guy. If he wants to play, great.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if we get rid of him and blow it up and start over, I won't be crying either. You
Right.
know, in the end, it is just entertainment and it's fun for me.
Right.
But, I mean, I'm trying to get Taylor to just think a little more positively instead of be like all mad at, what the Packers aren't doing right now. There's still a lot of time, and everything hinges on what Rodgers wants to do. So until he decides whether he's going to play, there isn't really anything to do.
I
Well,
understand that, but think this about this, TR. Set the team up to success. The 49ers worked 365 days. Why do you think they got the team they got now? You
Well, the
think they doing
Packers do
some?
too.
You think
Don't
they
think the
doing bull?
Packers don't either.
You think they doing bulls like Matt LaFleur? You think that? You think
Yes,
Aaron Rodgers?
absolutely.
You literally think Aaron Rodgers is gonna go to 49ers and try to run the team? No, you're gonna do what they say. Cal Shanahan's not scared of you or the GM.
And the one thing I want to get out of the habit of too, Taylor, is comparing what the Packers do to every other team in the NFL.
That's because they doing it. Okay, who's in the NFC Championship and who's not?
It
TR.
can be different every
TR, let's
year.
be honest. Who's in the
Who-
NFC Championship fight for Super Bowl? Who's not?
Well, yeah, but you're comparing organizations, and the organizations are all run differently with different people, with
Wait,
different
don't
players,
49ers
with
got, wait,
different
wait, wait.
contracts.
Don't 49ers got more rings than us?
Yeah,
Okay then. They doing something right, correct?
sure they do. They do a good
Right,
job. Sure,
right.
they do.
And
But that doesn't.
what we doing?
You want to
Nothing.
compare.
Nothing.
I understand what you're saying, Taylor. It's just you'll drive yourself crazy if you're always going to compare the have to the
but,
have-nots.
but TR, Brock Purdy? A rookie in the NFC for the Patriots, just Jalen. His first, that is a 7th-round rookie.
but Taylor, you're looking at it way too differently. It's not about a 7th-round
I'm
rookie. It's
looking at a
about
four.
how
I'm looking
well
at.
rounded that team is.
I'm look,
That team could win anything with anybody under center. It's
like I
just how
said,
they're schemed.
I agree, AJ.
because
Yes.
they can draft and they know how to scheme, which Matt LaFleur doesn't do.
Look at all the talent around Brock Purdy.
Exactly, but who fault
It's
is
not
that?
because
The GM,
Brock
correct?
Purdy's not a good quarterback. It's just the players that are around him. He's got McCaffrey, Debo,
Yeah.
Okay,
Kittle.
look, bam. That should tell you. That should tell you what that should tell you what it means to go all in.
Kittle
They
can
went all
block.
in. They said
Kittle can
draft
block.
picks. I'm going to Super Bowl. And
Kittle
CMC is playing like one of the best running backs right now.
Kittle can block against any defensive tackle in the league and create any hole. That makes the
Yeah.
Niners running game so dangerous that they can pretty much run against any team and they
Hey,
can
guess what?
win.
We skipped on Kittle. We skipped on Debo. We skipped all these players.
But dude, it's our time will come. It just wasn't meant to be, Taylor. It just wasn't meant to be. Unfortunately, as weird as it sounds, it wasn't meant to be for us.
If it was me, shit, I'm telling you, man, we'd be Super Bowl right now. I'm telling you.
But that's why we're fans, though, man. We devour this shit. We love watching it, but at the end of the day, it's just a game.
We wasted our money too.
It is what it is. We're
I'm
still the
stop paying
Packers.
for it.
We
start
still
paying
got
watching
13
them
titles.
until I see a title.
We're
Because everybody
still
else can be happy about their team, but I can't.
we're the biggest draw, or one of the biggest draws in the league. You know, they wouldn't be where they're at without us. So
Like, I think
Yep.
we got literally the highest pay. We pay the most.
Packer fans are
Well,
down, knocking
Like
themselves.
49ers. Okay, look, 49ers have a down year, correct? But 49ers always had a defense. Broncos always had a defense. Eagles always had a defense. We barely have a defense. Then when we have a defense, you sign Joe Barry.
Yep.
That
But
is terrible.
I
That's
think
Matt
it's.
LaFleur.
I think we're
LaFleur,
gonna.
you could have. Look, let me tell you this, Matt LaFleur. You could have had the Broncos DC right now if you ain't wasn't trying to lowball the dude. You could have thrown him the same exact money you threw at Joe Barry. What's up with you, bro?
you don't know what happened
It's
there,
because
Taylor.
look,
It's just you
I mean,
keep
think about it.
saying that we lowballed them, but it's the coaching staff has to click. The philosophies have to be the same. They have to
They
be
have
on
to
the
get
same
along too.
page.
But the thing
There's
is,
Yeah,
all these
exactly.
factors. It's not as easy as just saying, "Oh, he's a great DC. Bring him here, plug him in, and it's going to work."
look at the
It's
Broncos though.
it's not as
Look,
simple as that.
we
Again, you're comparing other
our
situations to
defense,
what we have.
our defensive skills is better.
I
We
mean,
have
I've
better
always
linebackers.
wanted Vic Fangio as
We have better
defensive.
linebackers. Look, the DC, of the Broncos DC, he's not a Vic Fangio style guy. Joe Barry is. We get all these Vic Fangio guys. You can shut down the passing game, but you can't shut down the running game with Vic Fangio. The DC, they flipped up the switch. They got they had what? A top 5 run defense, a top 10, top 5 run defense, and a top 2, top 5 passing defense. That's what you call head to top balance.
I mean,
Not just a good passing game.
but
You
Taylor,
need
we're
the running
talking
game
about
fixed.
Shit that doesn't even need to be fixed. It just needs to be adjusted a little bit. The defense wasn't the problem. It had a 2-week skid where it was terrible, but then we bounced back the last 5 games. I mean,
understand that, but Detroit game you went back to prevent defense on 34, and the game was on the line.
right, but there were so many factors that played into us losing that game, Taylor.
I understand that, but see, that's what I'm saying. I understand that, but that's what I'm saying.
What?
Like okay, like the Dolphins game. See, you see, we was getting our ass kicked. See, let me tell you this: Miami, they were going to beat us, but when Tua got that concussion, they started losing. If Tua had never got the concussion, they would have beat us because if they kept running the ball, they would have beat us.
That's argumentative, Your Honor. You don't, dude. I mean, again, you don't know that thing. If there's one thing we should complain about, and I would totally agree with this, is that the coaching staff has not been very good about teaching fundamentals of blocking and tackling and basic things, especially when you have to live with such very young players.
It's because Matt LaFleur is soft, man.
What's soft? I mean, what do you mean by soft?
He'd rather stick with Joe Barry than instead of promoting Jerry Gray to DC. Like I said,
who knows Jerry Gray is good?
Because
he's been in the league forever and hasn't had any opportunities.
I think 2016 he was the DC for Atlanta Falcons, which was better than us at that time. He was the DC for that. I think he been on 4 teams being the DC, and it was really good.
TR, is that Bill Belichick's face as your profile picture?
It kind of looks like it. It's just it's an old golfer, but it's such an old an old scraggly picture, and I was like the old man.
Well, AJ, what team can you say that Joe Barry did good on?
I don't know, man. I don't get into football like that. Like if it doesn't involve my team, I don't really care.
Exactly. Like I said, you should, since you want to try Jerry Gray as DC and put Joe Barry back as middle linebacker.
Hey, I let guys like you do the digging like that. I just sit back and just do what I do best. So
just try it. Just try it. Just try Jerry Gray at DC and try Joe Barry middle linebacker and go get you a new DB. Look, the Falcons. What's his name? The Buccaneers. The Buccaneers just interviewed the Vikings receiver coach. They are doing something. They're doing something.
Taylor, you're also forgetting we're so early into the offseason. You got to remember the season isn't even over. We didn't make the playoffs this year. Our season is not over.
I don't trust it because 2021 we lost Hackett and we didn't do nothing to upgrade.
Who's to say we can't bring back Hackett? He got fired. We can still bring the dude back.
He's
went to the Jets.
For the Jets now.
He got signed to the Jets.
Yeah.
Well, there's still plenty of good play callers out there, bro. If you're forgetting,
right now,
is not.
At this moment, there are no jobs open right now.
Everybody wants to be a head coach. Everybody's trying to be a head coach.
It's just It's just
so we ain't gonna have no play callers.
You're looking too much into it this early into the year. We gotta let We haven't even had training camp. None of this because the season is not over. Our team is just sitting on the eliminated couch right now.
Our team.
We gotta watch all the other teams play. We'll get our chance next season to redeem ourselves. You know, a lot of things are going to happen this off season. A lot of decisions have to be made. We don't even know if Rodgers is going to come back. Drama. We have to deal with that drama again.
It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of people getting cut to get under the cap.
Yeah, and there will be a lot of players being cut, and good. You know, the shitty ones, they need to go anyways if they're not providing anything.
And then especially
meaningful. So,
and then especially if Aaron Rodgers stay, we're gonna be for the future. So, oh man, I don't know.
I think that I think what frustrates you, Taylor, is the Packers aren't doing anything right now.
And then Jordan Love.
If it were up to you, they would have made about 100 moves already. You know. And that just doesn't how it works. It's not how it works in real life.
TR, you do realize how early it is, though. What did I just say? So early to make moves. You can't make moves like this right
now. I'm on the same page as you. I'm just trying to tell Taylor that he's just being a little impatient right now.
Because I look up how other teams sign coaches and stuff. You know. It's just me. It's just that I'm anxious for greatness. Like, you know, when you have 4 years watching the same ending every year at home too in Lambeau, like that's trauma. That's the reason why I want to ask you a question. That's another reason why I went to the neurologist because Packers give me trauma.
Taylor, let me ask you a question. What are you gonna do with our first round draft pick this year? As far as the draft goes, what are you going to do? If you're the GM, what pick are you picking? What position?
I'm going
we get a pretty good one. We get a good pick this year.
I'm going with Brian Branch.
What position is he?
He's safety. He can play 3.
Okay, safety. Okay. So you're gonna add to the defense.
He can play slot, and he can play corner.
Mm-hmm.
So he can play. You can plug and play him, and he hits.
What school is he from?
Alabama.
Okay.
I like it.
Number 13. Look him up. Hey, I sent y'all him. I sent y'all Brian Branch. I sent him already. But
Brian Branch. I'll have to look in the chats.
Okay,
I have a lot of messages that I get every day, so I gotta look through them.
Okay. First, if we trade Aaron Rodgers, hypothetically, you trade Aaron Rodgers, you get the 13th pick and the 15th pick, and another second round, and a conditional 2024 first round pick if Aaron Rodgers come back and play on their team. Okay, my 13th pick, I can get Quentin Johnson. Aaron Lazard go get Quentin Johnson. It'll be Watson, Dobbs, and Quentin Johnson. 13th pick. Yo trio with Jordan Love. That would be perfect. Or
I like it.
Or you can get Jackson Smith from Ohio State. Or you can get who else?
That's who I want. I want Jackson Smith.
Oh yeah. Or you can get him. Or it's platinum receivers you can get. You can get Jordan Addison with the speed. It's a lot of people you can get.
But the thing is, I agree with what you're saying, but what I don't want to happen is for the past 3.5, almost 4 years now, people and players get this stuck in their head, or not players, fans get this thing stuck in their head where, oh my God, the position of talent is so high this year. These players are gonna fall in the second round, and the second round comes, and all the good players are gone. It's like, no, dude. No, they're not going to fall to the second round. If you want an explosive player, you get it in the first.
Jackson Smith, Quentin Johnson, Jordan Nelson, they not falling to day 2.
That's what I'm saying.
Josh Downs, them guys speed. If you got a 4-2,
and that's why they're going to go first. What is going to win you games at the wide receiver position, the skill position?
Yeah.
Speed is going to win you games. We don't live in the fucking 80s and 90s anymore.
We get a Jabu Smith. Ooh.
The games, listen, TR, I know you live in the old days. You still think the game's won in the trenches. It's not. It's really not.
It is. Oh, it is. It's
not.
Look.
It is.
I'm not done.
It is in the trenches, bro.
13th pick, I'll get Jackson Smith or Quentin Johnson. One of them. Unless somebody want to trade and give me
I agree.
Another first
I agree
round.
with the safety because the safety is bold because most Packer fans are just gonna go, oh my God, we need a receiver.
But
we need a safety. We need safety.
We do.
But look, we don't have to. You see, we don't have to get a safety in the first round. It's 3 safeties we can get. We can get the Christopher from Georgia. You can get Tyreek from Georgia. There's 2 safeties from Georgia you can get. You can get the dude from Penn State named Brown, and you can get Anthony Akeem Dick from Ohio, and then you can get Munchie Moore from Alabama. You can get Anthony Johnson from ATM. You get Jordan Battle. See, it's plethora of safeties. It's plethora. You cannot miss.
Okay, good.
13 week 13. I mean week 13. I want Jackson Jabu because I could put him 17, have a light skinned Adams. But with the 15th pick, you can go with I don't know. You can go with a tackle, offensive guard, but this offensive guard class and tackle is trash. Paris Johnson is not as good as we think. I think Dave Ford. I think this white dude, I forgot his name. Dave Ford, he's a center. He's an anchor. He like Zach Tom. An anchor. We need anchors on this team. Josh Myers Jr. is not an anchor.
You know what I want actually? And this might be kind of an odd position to pick in the first. I want somebody you can plug with Quay Walker. That's who I want. You see how good Quay Walker played the last
you want another linebacker?
6-7 weeks? Yeah.
Get
another linebacker.
I got you. Look. Oh, you want a linebacker? I got you.
Get the best linebacker Simpson. At the position.
Trenton Simpson from Clemson, number 22.
Oh, and I know him because I'm a Clemson fan. So
And
Simpson's
a beast. You can get Miles Murphy. You can move your 13th pick.
My
God. Miles Murphy, and then turn around and get Trenton Simpson.
Taylor, Miles Murphy's a top 5 pick. He's not falling to us.
I think he fall in the top 10. I think so. I hope.
I hope you're right. I mean, if Miles Murphy's there, we gotta get him. We have to. That's a defensive. He's a defensive end, isn't he? A defensive tackle.
He's a defensive end. He play D tackle. And he play outside the end.
TR. And I'm telling you this from experience because I'm a Clemson fan. I only watch Clemson games. I don't watch all these college tapes. I've seen this dude. This dude's like Aaron Donald Jr. He can create pressure, and I've seen him get sacks. He led the team in sacks, and he's a defensive end doing this shit.
I love it.
He's a defensive end doing this. So
I like it.
Good game.
What's the word, y'all?
What's up?
Higher point of view, my man.
Hey, AJ, happy motherfucking birthday, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I do. How
Hell
you been
yeah.
doing?
Hey, AJ.
Awesome.
Hey, I told you. I take the whole everybody.
Oh
So
yeah.
you
It was
did?
it was in my mind, you know what I'm saying? I knew the date was floating around and shit because we had talked about it. But yeah, Taylor for sure hit me up like, hey, it's AJ birthday, make sure you tell him. I was like, shit. I was gonna tell him anyway, but yeah, but happy birthday, bro. Many, many more to come. Is you
Oh
even
hell yeah.
21 yet?
Yeah, not quite yet, but almost there.
Okay, for sure. You ain't missing out on shit. TR, what's the
No,
word?
not a whole lot. Just trying to survive the doldrums of winter.
Oh, hey, you know I want no part of that. We ain't got to deal
No,
with that over here, huh, Taylor?
Yeah, I can't wait till next season though, because we'll have a lot to talk about. Everybody will be more actually hyperactive to making videos. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
It'll come, but shit, man, you know, we need a little break from that shit too, you know. Um,
yeah.
I've been enjoying the games though, and you know, hey, draft season, all the other stuff's gonna come, so we'll get back into it. But shit, I need a little break from this motherfucker.
Yeah,
I
and
was.
like I was telling the guys too, is if I don't have anything to say, I'll just keep my mouth shut. You
Yeah.
know, I mean,
If you see, look, if you be on
Wise
Twitter
man
a
told
lot,
me
and
that
you gonna
before,
find
for
something
real.
to say.
yeah,
If you be on Twitter a lot and you go through all the sport pages and people talk about, then you got something to say. It's gonna click. But
yeah,
I was telling him, look, I put it to you. I was telling them we could get a Jackson if Miles Murphy can climb up to the 13th pick. If we trade Aaron Rodgers away, say we can pick Miles Murphy and we can get Brian Brees. We get two Clemson players, or
Oh,
we can
they're
get Tristan,
beasts too. Oh my. Oh, don't even get me
or
started on Brian
or or
Brzee, man.
or
Oh my God.
or we can get if we get or we can get Tristan Simpson as linebacker. But I got another linebacker for y'all that we can go get. But if
Brian
we get
Brzee just
Miles
towers
Murphy,
over motherfuckers.
if we get Miles Murphy and Brian Brees, that run defense, if it's gonna be, oh man, our run defense is gonna be too damn solid.
Well, look, hey,
It's gonna be
fuck
too,
all the
it's gonna be too
trade.
great.
Hey, fuck all the trade, Rogers, all this and that. So with the pick that we have right goddamn now, I mean, what we gonna get?
The
We gonna get a
15th pick.
Georgia dude? We gonna get a Clemson dude? What is it looking like? Who's even, you know, what are we gonna do there?
Well, he just named off 3 Clemson defenders. Listen, this is like these are the sole survivors of that national title defense. Okay, there's a few players left. They're all gone. Trenton Simpson, Brian Brzee, Miles Murphy, who's a fucking beast. Those are 3 dudes who are on the defensive line who are gonna be picked in the top 10, top 15, and he really wants one of those Clemson defensive ends, defensive tackles, and I don't blame him. I do too, but what are we gonna go? We're gonna go defense. We're gonna go offense. You know, what are we gonna
They
do
gonna
in the
pick a
draft?
motherfucking tackle. They gonna pick an offensive tackle, bro. Watch.
The offensive tackle class, the offensive tackle class is not good. Paris
I mean, I
Johnson
wouldn't mind
gone.
either. I wouldn't mind an
I
offensive
ain't
line.
mad at it, but not right now. We still got enough juice
Paris
in the guys
Johnson.
we have.
Paris, a lot of tackles and guards went back to school. Paris Johnson and them, they probably gonna be the Jaguars. They probably gonna pick them up, and we're gonna be left with no good tackles really. Like Bryrick Jones from Georgia gonna be gone probably. Paris Johnson gonna be gone. Peter Karowski probably be gone. Uh, it's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna be most of them gone, but
yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of edge rushers. It's gonna be a whole plethora of edge rushers.
Well,
All
we
through
yeah,
the
need
draft.
we need we need edge rushers.
yeah. We need
I
we
mean,
need Nat.
I like Nolan Smith, but I don't know. I like Nolan Smith, but you can also go with oh boy, we can go with
We need a player that's gonna bring energy and swag to the team. That's why I like
yeah, I
Quay
know.
Walker. I really like Quay Walker because he brings that
Immediately though, no sit and wait
nastiness.
kind of shit. We need them to come
Nah,
in immediately and
Flash
Quay
just do
rushers.
fucking
Walker.
something.
We need guys like
attitude.
Jair.
We need explosive guys with defense that's ready to launch and hit.
We've been missing on defensive ends. Obviously, we've Dean Lowry's been there for a while, but we missed out on fucking what's the DN name who we gave some Kingsley Kiki his ass. I just wanted a big nasty defensive end, not an edge
Yep.
rusher, linebacker. I want a D end that just get down
Miles
there
Murphy.
and get nasty.
Yeah, Miles Murphy. How do you feel? How would you feel about trading up for Miles Murphy in the draft? Like he's probably the best defensive end in the draft.
How much capital will we have to give up? I mean, what is he going to be, a top 5 pick?
He's probably gonna be a top 5,
10,
top 10.
top 10,
Goot going to trade up. He ain't going to trade down.
top
Yeah.
10. But see, you get Miles Murphy, you get a diamond star because Miles Murphy can play. He can play next to Kenny Clark. He can play next to Wyatt, and he can play on the outside.
Okay, so
Outside
Miles
with-
Murphy, is he comparable to? I know it's asking a lot, but could he be a Myles Garrett type? That's what the fuck I
Hell
want.
yeah.
He's an Aaron
yeah,
Donald.
yes.
He's an Aaron Donald type.
Hey,
He's
slow
like-
down, y'all.
Aaron
Hey,
Donald.
y'all talking about Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett? Is this guy? Do I need to look up this motherfucker right now?
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead, bro.
Look him
Tell
up. I
me.
mean,
Go
I mean,
ahead, bro.
Like
I think he
maybe
lead
it's
the
just
I think he lead the college SEC in sacks.
maybe
I'm gonna
it's
check.
just-
I'm gonna check him out.
No, it's maybe it's just biased because I'm a Clemson fan and I've watched this guy every game of his career. But maybe you're right. Maybe it's too early to judge a player that's
Yeah,
straight
it's
out of
early.
college. But he's fucking good, man. He is.
We know the
good.
last Clemson player we picked. Goddamn it! And
Yeah,
we know the last Clemson player that we signed as a goddamn free agent too. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you
know.
know what?
I don't know
Those
if Packers
are
and Clemson
offensive
players get along well.
Yeah, but those are offensive
Well, maybe
players.
because
Look at all the
Clemson
good
played
defensive.
Clemson playing in a dome, right?
No, Clemson's good at defensive players. Clemson, like their offensive players, they're good, but like Amari Rodgers sucked, and Sammy Watkins was washed.
I think Goose just picked the wrong. Goose just picked the wrong Clemson guy. That's all.
I mean,
They
DeAndre
trying to get
Hopkins-
another Clemson guy in Hopkins. Maybe
Yeah,
we
but
should just
Hopkins-
stay away from Clemson. Damn it.
Hopkins is good though.
Hopkins
He's,
He
he's already
is.
established.
He was on that
Just
juice though.
Hunter Renfro,
Just-
he was good. He just got hurt.
Just give Hopkins. Let him be a rotational guy. Don't give him 4 minutes because it's gonna be bad. Just give him like a snap count until he can be comfortable to play a full game.
He said,
I
he said-
honestly think that there's probably like 3 or 4 positions. There's a number of different positions that if you get one of the top guys, I'd be happy with. There's safety. Yeah, I wouldn't hate a solid right tackle that you could put in for the next 15 years and forget about him. I wouldn't mind that. But I would like a nasty defensive lineman, defensive end type. And we've been talking about that for a while, higher point of view. Someone nasty. You got to clog that middle up and then pressure from the inside.
We need that.
Because think about it, you can. Okay, I was saying for the say you can go all in on offense, but think about it. Day 3, day 4, day 5 is pure talent in offense. I don't think day 3, day 4, day 5 defense gonna be pure, but if you take care of all defense but the thing is, what is Joe Barry gonna do? Is Joe Barry gonna have another week 10, a straight week, all the week, always week 9 to be trash and then be good, or is he gonna come out the gate busting week 1? And Matt LaFleur needs to at least play his veterans in one preseason game, just one, because I'm tired.
He need to change all that shit.
Huh?
He need to change all that. He really needs to, like, motherfuckers need to be practicing more. He gotta really he gotta be the mean coach, bad Santa this time around.
Matt LaFleur, if we have the same season, your job is on the line.
So, hey, y'all, right now with this offense, say we don't fucking get anybody. Would you guys be confident rolling with the fuck who we got now and who we had and just the chemistry and shit getting better? I mean, they got better. They got better.
We only got, but the thing is that we only got 4 receivers.
We have no talent. We're gonna be like the Ravens. Rodgers gonna have nowhere to throw to.
Christian Watson.
Yeah, but he
Watson
gets
and
tired.
Doves. That's it.
You double team him, then what? What else?
Yeah, we need one more. We need a vet or a fucking second rounder. We're not gonna get a wide receiver with the first pick.
We only got 4. We only got 4 receivers that's on the contract right now. We need 2 more receivers.
I'd be
Jalen, you can
surprised
get
if we get
Jalen
a
Hike,
receiver.
and you can get Jalen, or you can get Jalen, or you can get get speed. I don't care what it is. If you
It
run a
might be a
4.2,
Will Fuller,
you get
man.
it. But Goop is
So
good with the speed guy. So hey, I give it to Goop, but don't get the receiver that drop a lot of balls. Don't do it. Don't do it no more. Get some
Uh,
guy with strong hands.
yeah,
But
here's the grand plan. They're going to try to get Rodgers back. They're going to lure him back, so they're going to sign Kumaro.
hey,
Kumar still
that'll
return.
solve all our problems. Hey,
That's a
if we gonna
joke.
ask the football guys, we might as well ask for a touchdown Jesus, right?
Yeah, no shit. I
Uh,
mean, we can't do everything around Rodgers. At some point, we gotta, something's got to give here.
Are we gonna be greedy and
somebody got cut out.
exercise? Are we going to be greedy and exercise our just the situation we have with Love? Are we just going to say, you know what, sit down and you have no choice? Or are we really going to get this guy a trade?
I just think Jordan Love. I just think that the GM just not really bought into Love. You gotta
What will
speak
we get
good
for him?
about the quarterbacks, but they not bought in with Love. They not. That's
Hey,
why they waiting on. If Aaron Rodgers come back,
hey,
that's
high
where I'm
point
gonna
of
be
view. I got
happy.
a quick question.
Yo,
It's off topic a little bit.
hell yeah.
Who's winning the Rumble in 2 days?
I'm just going to go Cody, and I want Cody to win, but I don't know. That's the smart thing to do, I think, and he
Nah.
deserves
The
it.
smart thing to
My
do
favorite,
is
what
the
I
dark
got
horse,
is
and it's
I got
Sammy,
is
bro. Sammy's
I
gonna
got
win
it.
it.
I think
Ah,
I
I don't
got
think he
Brock
got.
Lesnar or I got Brock Lesnar or Braun Strowman.
Well, hold on, but bro, I don't think Sammy has the. Again, I love him, great wrestler and all that, but I just don't think he got the. It will have to be a triple threat match. I don't think he has a WrestleMania star power to be in the main event. Not right now. He could be a decoy.
But it's
I think he's gonna turn on
storytelling.
Roman at the end because he's the honorary Uce this whole time. I think he's gonna stab Roman in the back, and then Jay's gonna be like, "I told y'all the whole time." It's gonna be one of them deals, but I don't think he can be in the main event, but I don't think it'll be Sami Zayn versus somebody for the main event. I just don't think he got that power, that star power.
But it's
I keep Sammy
storytelling.
saying
High point of view. It would be perfect storytelling. They had
I
I
agree.
hate to say it, but it's like it's almost a must-have to have him win it because it would make so much sense.
But what
And
about this, AJ? Look at the history. They about history. Dusty Rhodes, died, all that, and he has a good relationship with WWE. Roman Reigns, the whole, Samoan dynasty and all that. To have them two headline of WrestleMania, that's like classic. It's bloodline. That's a real bloodline WrestleMania because you got Cody, and Cody, he deserved it, bro. He went to AEW, started that shit. Basically, it didn't work out. Came back and became a bigger star than he was. Man, he deserves it. His dad couldn't get it. Goldust couldn't get it. He needs to be the fucking champion, bro.
yeah, I don't know.
And the look is this
I would
crazy.
have it.
The neck
so
tat.
y'all want the script?
I just wouldn't want him. I mean, I don't mind him winning it. I want Cody to win it, but I just feel like it's too soon, too fast to have him come back and immediately win it. That I want to see it kind of just like marinate it, just let it sit and just kind of let it just, slowly go into proportion. I don't want him to immediately go in and win it.
Well, I mean, if he does win it, they got 3 months to build this shit up. They got 2 months to come up with something. And clearly, I don't know if The Rock is even gonna show up. It don't look like he's even gonna be around. I thought he was, but I mean, that's not the word. I mean, I would like to see him, but he don't need to be holding no title or nothing.
Hey, I just think this is hard. It's hard to beat Roman Reigns at this point.
He's done it all, man. He's done it all.
He's got to lose that title this year, though. I'm tired.
I just think the only person though.
Yeah, it's about that time, AJ. He had his run, but I think he's gonna end up losing it. I think Cody is the way to go, and I think I see Sami Zayn backstabbing Roman at the worst point. They're gonna build Sami like he's gonna be the honorary Uce for another couple more months. He's gonna be doing everything coming through, and at the end, I just see him stabbing him in the back.
Yeah, but I don't know, cause I feel like at that point he would have been in it for nothing. Cause there's no way you can have him stab him in the back and then without him getting buried in the process, because you know damn well if he fucking stabs him in the back and has him lose the title because of it, then fucking they're gonna have a Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn storyline, and Roman Reigns is gonna beat the shit out of him, and then probably take time off. But
Or look, or to flip it a little bit, you can have Roman say, you know what? Roman could be on his Tupac shit, like, hey, I'll let my little homies handle you. So Sammy can have a mini kind of program where each other the bloodline members beat him on and say, now I want you. But I just don't think Sammy got it like that unless Kevin came and like really had his back. And I just want to see Kevin and Sammy together as tag champs. I'd rather see that route. And
I don't
then
know.
Cody and Roman go at it.
They deserve better than tag titles. I don't know.
I used to hate Sammy and Kevin Owens together.
They came up together, man. So I like seeing them together.
See, too much backstabbing. I hate it. Like, I just can't be me. Like, be forever. Like, I know it's part of it, but I'm tired of the scripted WWE. Like,
Hunter is a little better, but now I don't know what the fuck going on. Vince is back in and all kind of shit going on. I knew they was gonna do this kind of shit.
It's not cool, man.
Hey, but look, y'all. Hey, back to Packer business, bro. I've been watching these playoffs. I know you guys have too, bro. We can definitely compete with every fucking team that's left and every team that was in the playoffs. We could, bro. I was watching Dallas. I'm like, bro, we already beat them. I was watching the Giants. Bro, we will be in here competing with these same teams. So don't think we're not that far away, y'all. We were almost there right now, bro. We literally one game. If we would have won the Giants game, or we'd have won the Jets game, like one of them stupid games we lost, Titans game, we would have been in this bitch, man. We just, it just didn't happen this year, man.
But if you give me Cowboys front five, the O line, that we in the Super Bowl. See how Dallas draft? You see how they draft players? They got one of the best O line. We got one of the what? Reason why we had the top five, because Aaron Rodgers got the ball out quicker.
Now, our guys got, bro. You must give Elton and Bakhtiari a whole off season of training and stuff. Remember, they were fucking on the sideline riding the bike until fucking week 6, week 7. So we need to get them a whole.
I'm saying it's because of them two and Lewis that Aaron Rodgers have time in the pocket. Now look at the right side, getting sat on the booty cheeks, getting thrown out the way, I don't know. It just
Well, when you got Royce over there, but I think, bro, I think Zach Tom should get a chance at starting, and Yash could be a rotational guy. If somebody gets hurt, then Yash you get in. But Yash is better at left tackle than he is at right tackle, and clearly Yash ain't gonna go play no left.
I will put Zach Tom in center, Josh Myers the right guard, and just find somebody to play right tackle.
I don't think Myers is physical enough, bro. I don't think he's physical enough.
That's why we need to draft another center. This draft.
All right, I'm back.
It's this white boy that I like. I don't know his name, but he have an anchor like Zach Tom.
Hey, that's all right. So look, Taylor, I don't appreciate that. You said white boy.
I don't know his name. I don't know his name. He got a hard name to pronounce.
Hey, but I know AJ just playing and all that, but when we say that actually mean respect. When we don't know somebody's name, we were like, hey, the white boy, that mean like that motherfucker bringing it. But in hindsight, y'all, I may have asked this before, but we kind of had to make a decision last year, and it was pretty much we let go of Corey Linsley and kept Aaron Jones. Would y'all reverse that now? Was Corey? I think Corey Linsley was very important to that old line, man.
He was. He actually, I feel like he was the second most important piece, obviously behind Bach, but I feel like he was probably the second most important, and not having him, you've seen it really affect us the last 2 years. So
And he was an enforcer. I seen him turn back and tell Aaron, like, "Hey, man, what you want me to do? Hurry up and hike the ball for real." He said, so
Well,
but
yeah, because Rodgers, that's been a problem, and once again, you're nailing it right on the head. Like that's a problem. Aaron Rodgers holds on to the football for too long. One, he doesn't necessarily have the line for it. The line is good. It's all right when it's healthy, but offensive line, it can only hold for so long before that motherfucker gets sacked. Aaron Rodgers isn't that dual threat quarterback he once was. He can't run, you know?
And it seems like, bro, you just get a hand in there and that motherfucker gonna come out. That ball pop out a little easier now, it seems like, for Rodgers. Man, that motherfucker be just, you touch him, that shit coming out.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I just think he like to get sacked now.
Man, I would love.
If he doesn't throw it away enough, like if he's gonna hold on to it, at least throw it away. There's been so many plays, especially this year, where we've been in the zone or at least on the 35, 40-yard line, and he
Knocked
gets
out a
sacked and
field
he
goal
takes us out of field goal range.
And Christian Watson wide open in the corner. Nobody there. Wide open.
It's just irritating. We just I don't know. We need so many things. This Packer team needs so many things. That's why I agree. I can't remember which one of you said. I think it was TR. He said
if we'd have traded Aaron Rodgers, we would have platinum money right now.
TR said
They're
there's
not
about
gonna do
6
that.
positions. There's about 6 positions of need. So
I think
whatever the position it is we pick in the draft, I'll be happy.
I think Jordan Love can get us one. We can get a. I think Matt LaFleur and Jordan Love can get a ring, but we need to bring in a OC that's smart. See, red zone need to be fixed.
How soon would you think that ring would come, man? It's still a process. I think it'll take Love a good 2 years to even, he ain't just about to. I don't know.
If you form your offense like a Kyle Shanahan, not just like him, but you get the talent, you get the you get the smart guys. See, Kyle Shanahan have guys that know the offense back of their head, and then they look at film and they go back look like Joe Montana play. Joe Montana play when the tight end. When they did the little swirl, whatever they did, George Kittle was wide open. That was back in the days. See, you can't go back to Mark McCarthy days because we're already doing it. So everybody know the defense. Everybody know the offense. Everybody know, okay. They know Aaron Rodgers don't do motions. So the defensive coordinators don't have to do nothing because it's easy. See, if you have motions and all that, Christian Watson running back and forth, man, they're going to get tired. They're like, damn, what to do? Because he can get open. He can hit us with an out. He can hit us with a wheel. He can hit us with a slant. He can hit us with a comeback. He can hit us with a street. He's fast. You add Jalen Hyatt from Tennessee, and you add another speed guy. It's too much speed. We can look like Miami Dolphins. And we just get if the defense play how they're supposed to play and the offense supposed to play, that's a Super Bowl team, man. Jordan Love can move out the pocket. He can escape. He can do it all. And Jordan Love got a cannon on him. A cannon.
I just think he has to learn. He has to learn the game, though, bro. He just needs live reps, man. He needs to know certain nuances. He just needs to play more, man. That's all.
Brock Purdy is on a 9 or 10 game winning streak.
Shanahan is a really, really good coach. Now, big moments, Super Bowl kind of moments, no. But as far as getting you through the regular season, he damn sure know how to beat us. Shanahan knows his shit. And one thing about Shanahan, like with Matt LaFleur, we all telling him to run the ball. We all tell him to do this, do that, and he'll go out there and not do it. But Shanahan sticks with what the fuck he sticks with. That motherfucker gonna run the ball like he's a good coach, man. You got to give it to him at this point.
And plus, he have a O-line coach that teaches players to play nasty football. See, we got an O-line coach that don't teach us that.
He was out of position. They put him as OC. He ain't no OC. He's an O-line coach. He did fine with O-line.
I'm talking about Bucky. See, that's what I'm saying. Bucky.
Yeah, he's not for it. But
Exactly
again,
what I
he's
said.
sabotaging us because his great uncle or whoever the fuck Dick Buckets is to him. He's the infiltrator and he's fucking the Packers up because he's a bear at heart. So we should have been got rid of his ass.
Exactly.
Fuck they
That's
doing.
what I'm saying. This was what I was telling TR. We gotta fix it. We gotta fix it. We got all these secret ops on our team that's hurting us. There are ops, and they
Yeah.
don't even know. They ain't gonna
I
tell. They
told
ain't
you.
gonna tell. They ain't gonna. Battlefield ain't gonna tell us who former team they from. They ain't gonna say it.
And he letting people go.
There are ops.
He let go.
Like I said, 49ers. I keep bringing up the Eagles. The 49ers, all the contender teams have a front five that are nasty on the front five on the O line, and they are nasty on the D line. Look, they went to go pick up. Look, they drafted Jordan Davis. They picked up Dominic Sue, and they picked up Levine Joseph. 3 fat motherfuckers that can power your ass.
Sue
Who
would
we
have
pick
helped
up?
us out this year, but he ain't a Packer kind of guy. Sue would have really
Look,
helped us, man.
we picked up DJ Reed and Kenny Clark. DJ Reed and Kenny Clark. The Eagles stand up. The Eagles guard stand up. They swallowed Kenny Clark and they swallowed DJ Reed because they got them two don't have no power. They're too small. What
Well,
I look at
Kelsey was handling. Yeah, he was handling.
exactly. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He's
That's
one
what
of
I'm
the best.
saying.
He's one of the best though.
We need big linemen up front. We need big D line that can move. That's poor drafting. TJ Slayton, I love TJ Slayton, but he only give you 2-3 plays.
Bro, he's a goal line kind of guy. I don't think he's a. I don't think he's a go. He's just a run. A run
If you
stopper
could,
goal line.
if you could
He
put,
can't rush the passer.
if you could do this, if you could put Jonathan Ford, TJ Slayton, and your another big guy, and Kenny Clark and Wyatt, just go.
We ain't
I get,
seen
I get,
Ford. We ain't seen him on the field at all. I don't know what he doing.
exactly. Why we draft a guy we ain't gonna use? Sean Ryan. We
He's
drafted him.
he's flyer, developmental players. I mean, you always have those in your back pocket. I mean,
I
that's the way
Definitely.
it
understand,
is, man.
This is what I'm saying. We need big guys up front. Cowboys, they got big guys up front. All these good defensive players, a team have big guys. We have they, you you have guys. Packers have guys on the D line that's my size.
Yeah, we could use a more. We could use more size for sure.
You got guys that's my size, my weight on the Packers team. They're gonna crush you. A good O line team was gonna crush that.
So is that what they
Okay,
was doing to you? Hey Taylor, that's what they was doing to you. They was crushing you.
they was triple teaming me. I was too much to beat.
I was just gonna
I was
say
too much.
that.
They
Triple
teamed
team.
me.
Hey, I for sure
The whole,
got double team.
man, triple team. The whole O line was on me. They would kill me because I was too good. But that's what I'm saying is that okay, it's not about this. It's not about the weight. It's about the heart you have inside. The heart.
Damn right. Damn right.
If you don't have the heart on that D line, talking about look how smart Aaron Donald is, and he
It's
is
real,
just picking up, and he just
Taylor.
picking up 350
But
pounds.
as a D lineman, bro, it's about technique too, bro. If you have the right technique, you could get off. But like, if you're doing the right technique half the time because you lazy, you don't want to get in your stance. If you look at Nick Bosa, bro, the way that motherfucker, the way he get
He
in
come
his
off.
stance every time is very consistent. You got motherfucking D linemen who still standing, and when the ball about to be hiked, they finally put their hand down. Like it's technique too. Aaron Donald, one of the best with technique. He stays low and he fires off every time. You know
Like I said,
that's
like I said, that's what we need. And Gary needs to bend his knees. He needs to get more flexible. He's not flexible. He's stale. He stands up and he goes high. He don't dip. Like
yeah.
you see what Iguodala do. Iguodala did he dipped like a Von Miller type dip and got the sack. Dip, bend your knees and dip. Rashad Gary is lazy as well. Sometimes he get lazy. He get
Sometimes he
lazy.
do.
He get lazy.
But
When it comes to that,
tired to bring the coward out of anybody.
yeah, but Nick Bosa never tired. That's the thing. He never
Hey,
tired.
Hey, Yash gave him that work though last year, with
Yeah,
some
last
help.
year.
But Yash put it on him.
That's last year though. That's last year, partner. This is a whole new year. What did y'all
Well,
do this year? What did he
well,
do this year?
so the season's over. Let's not worry about what
Exactly.
they did this past
Y'all
season.
Sniper, y'all Sniper didn't do anything to Agent Hutchinson. Zach Tom, when Zach
Yeah,
Tom got in,
they're,
Zach
they're
Tom
just
put him to work.
they're going to get
Zach Tom
back to
put him to work.
fundamentals, communication, playing smart, and blocking and tackling. I really think they got to go back to fundamentals.
Yeah.
So let
If
me
we could,
ask y'all about Myers, y'all. Do you think it kind of seems like this to me? It seemed like they handed this motherfucker the job, like kind of basically like, oh yeah, you're the guy, you're starting. Like, nah, I think he should have worked more. I mean, I like him. He's very athletic, 6'5", but bro, he got to get something nasty. I don't know what's wrong with this kid. I don't know what's wrong with him, man.
he's from Ohio State, and Ohio State is a bunch of softies.
They
They
did
loaded
they did hand him the job. You're absolutely right. They
And I
drafted
think
him
that
to,
fucked him up.
because
and
ain't no competition. Ain't no
what is
competition.
but seriously, what is it with him? Is it mental mistakes or is it physical? Because he has the physical tools, but he's making mistakes all the time.
No
What is
Look,
killer
it?
instinct.
look,
Again,
look. One drive. Josh Byers looked like an all pro out there, bullying the center and flipping him and crushing him. And then the second drive, he goes away, and he be pushed back, slapped up. They get to control him.
he got to use his
But
body a little better. He too big. He got to use his size a little better.
man,
So
put
he's
me out there. I guarantee
inconsistent.
you, put me
So he's
out
Yeah,
there. I guarantee you,
inconsistent,
Josh.
which means that go back to
mental.
fundamentals in the
Yeah,
mental part of the game.
yep.
Yeah, put me out there. I guarantee you, I give you more than he give you.
Well, get the hell out there, Taylor. But what are you doing here?
Hey, you can you get that snap count though, Taylor? Is not like any other one. Green A Blue 58, and
Oh
it
yeah,
just come. You gotta be on the same page.
I'm doing exactly what Aaron Rodgers tells me to do. I go two, it's on two. Shit. I'm I'm playing with the greatest of all time. I ain't doing no playing, and I'm playing for a check. I'm
Well,
playing.
you
I'm
just
playing out
said,
there
hey, greatest of all times. I can't tell by the way you've been talking about this man the past month, Taylor.
just because it's just that all greatest of all time be criticized. Everybody gonna be criticized. Everybody just like see you can't criticize Devontae Adams. You can't criticize that. He's too damn good.
He could be faster. He don't have breakaway speed, but that's the only thing I could probably say about him.
You don't have to. He can route your ass up, and you will be 20 inches from him. He don't need speed. He he will burn you off his routes. He will cook you. Just like look. This is what I'm saying.
Got the best release ever.
This
Yeah.
is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Go in the draft. Get the three fastest receivers you can. Turn this to the Miami Dolphins. Speed.
Cool.
And then the tight end position, you can. I wanted Darnell Washington, but he's not fast enough. He's just good blocking. We need speed, so we can get that one. We can get 88 from Miami, from University of Miami. He can run. You add him to the mix. I don't mind bringing back
Lazard.
what's his name? No, Robert Tonyan. I don't mind bringing him back. Bring him back so he can be the mental guy to teach the rookie how to do what to do. Because Lewis probably passed the torch to Tonyan. Like, here
We
go
don't
torch.
draft. Well, we ain't been drafting tight ends too well either. We should probably just stay away
No,
from that. We should
no,
stay away
no.
from drafting the tight end.
No. Goody, I seen a leak. Goody, you know who Goody wants? Goody wants Jalen Carter at 15, the 15 pick. He wants Jalen Carter.
What is he, a
He
tight end?
wants, No, Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle for Bulldogs, number 88.
Uh, so they're gonna double down on D tackles year after year
He
like
want
that.
Goody wants him bad. Goody wants him bad. Goody want all Bulldogs in this draft. It was just straight Bulldogs. You're Bulldogs, he's picking you.
Don't
That's
they
how
got a
his draft
safety
works.
too?
Yeah, they got 3 good safeties.
Shit, that's 3
They got
better
3
than
good
we
safeties.
have.
They got
Mhm.
Christopher Smith. They got Tyreek something, and they got somebody else.
Well, we do know the Packer way. When they get a good relationship with a school, they do draft a few guys from there. So I wouldn't be
I'm
shocked.
telling you.
And Georgia is the new, is their time right now. They're the new Alabama. So I think we should dig in and get a few of those kind of players from that program
Like I
because
said,
those guys are fiery. You see Wyatt and motherfucking Quay, there's some fireballs. Now it
like
got to
I
be
said,
contained a little better. But
like I said, get guys on both sides of the ball is fast. Get a fast defense, a fast offense. We can look like the goddamn Carolina Panthers. All that speed on defense. And then offense, we can get Miami Dolphins. We can beat you quickly, a quick speed. If you leave, say you leave Crystal Watson wide open, touchdown. You leave Jalen Height wide open, touchdown. You leave anybody open, it's a touchdown. That's what we need. And Manafort needs to trade Aaron Rodgers.
you think we should have kept
Lloyd,
MVS?
hell no, not for no $10 million.
Shit.
That man dropped.
He
That
would
man
have.
dropped it
Hey, he
over.
would have helped. He would have helped, but he probably also would have studied some of the growth of the young guys we have. But shit, we needed all we could get, bro. We didn't pick up until later on offense, bro. We were horrible the first half of the year.
No more big body, no more big body slow receivers. No more.
Please no.
I want
What
if
about
he could be a big
we
guy.
need a twitchy guy, a 5'9", 5'10" kind
Yes,
of guy like that.
That's what I was telling you.
slot
Josh
guy.
Downs,
Yeah.
Jalen Height, Josh Downs, Raheem Jarrett from Maryland. Man, it's in day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7. All the rest of that is all short and speed. We're already picking up one. They already interview one dude. Number 1, he's short and he run a 4.2, 4.3. Packers already own that. They own that speed already. But we need guys from Clemson, like an SEC school. I'm tired of these small schools because the small schools, that's where the dropping problem is at. In the
Hey, but
small school, we need guys in SECs.
ain't it crazy how look Keyshawn Nixon, he deserves
Oh,
all what he
Pac-12.
gets, but what now we kind of in a weird position because same thing with Devondre Campbell and even like Rasul on a lower level. It's like we bring these guys in for like a Coke and a hot dog, and then they fucking just take over. So now with Keyshawn, I still think we need to get this man maybe not a prove it deal, but like shit, we
No,
seeing
no,
what
no.
you
Get that
did.
man. No. Get that man a 4-year deal. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him up. Lock him
Yeah.
up.
I worry about those next season setbacks. You saw
Exactly.
Douglas and Campbell; they had down years. Stokes had down years.
No,
We had a lot of dudes
that's
who had down years.
Right.
Why?
Douglas.
Why?
Douglas.
I don't know.
It's because that's
Preparation.
Yeah,
That's what Barry Allen
fundamentals.
talking about.
I say coaching had a lot to do with it, but players fuck up too. But it just I don't know, man. Let's think. Hey, the beginning of the year, fucking Rasul in a slot. Like there was just some shit going on. Like why are you guys doing this? You know what I'm saying? He was even playing safety in practice a few times. I know that was because Darnell was hurt, but
Like I said,
Rasul needs to sit his ass on the outside. Y'all know that. Why y'all fucking around putting him like Stokes? I don't know if Stokes the way I don't know if his growth has stopped because I would think he would be the slot corner.
Yeah,
no, like I said, use Savage in the slot. Savage can play nickel. Safety, Douglas. Put Douglas safety. Amos can walk, and you draft for safety. Uh, Corner. You have Jair. You have Stokes. You have Nixon. Savage, if you want to call him a corner, you draft a corner. You can draft Turner, or you can draft Eli Ricks from Alabama. He not be fast as you want him, but unless you want to go with Keely Ringo, if he dropped 13 or 15, that's a dub. Keely Ringo from Georgia, and he's for the test of 4.2. He's for the test of 4.2 TR in high point of view. A 4-2. He's gonna be Taekwon Woolen, the next Taekwon Woolen.
Hey, that's cool, bro. But bro, that shit don't always translate. You could be the fastest motherfucker ever. You just might not know how to run routes. You just might not know how to receive play calls as fast as you should. Like, it's a lot. Anybody could be fast. It takes more than that.
I'm talking about the DB from DB from Georgia.
But the same goes. Same goes.
You see how he played in the SEC? She shut down Quentin Johnson.
I'll have to.
Quentin Johnson did nothing. He erased the hill.
Well, we better get an impact player, man, with that first pick. I'm talking about an impact player. I mean, similar to Quay. Quay came in and did all what, probably more than what some people thought. But if we get that kind of like day one starter, and I wouldn't say that was handed it to him because he had Barnes there. I know Barnes might have been injured, but Quay worked for his shit. But that speed, when you see that speed on the field, you can't not put him in though. So I'm glad, we got that. We need a DN, bro. We need somebody else nasty on that line, bro.
That's the problem. You need to solidify that D line. Well, Devontae Wyatt is the solidify, really, but solidify that spot, and then you solidify the safety spot. You solidify the DB spot because you need extra DB. Then the day 3, you go day 3, day 4, day 5. You go solidify 3 speed guys. But you know that Matt LaFleur love receiver that can block at 200-something pounds. But we don't need to keep going after 200-something pound guys because you can't. When you go against a guy that blocks only, we need guys that's gonna run. Look at Tyreek. Look at Waddle.
So is Lazard gone for sure? Like y'all think this is a for sure thing? He gonna be gone?
I don't want Lazard back.
Why not?
He's inconsistent, bro.
But he's not. That's at the position we trying him at. He ain't a 1, and he might not be a 2. That's why you can't force a motherfucking circle into a square box or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like he might just be that third man. They should try him at tight end, bro. He's 6'5". I mean,
he can try tight end if you want to block.
And he blocks. Like, why wouldn't they try him there?
Or he can play a big slot guy, move him around like we did Detroit, like we did 2 years ago when we put him in the slot, put him on the outside.
What kind of money is he gonna demand?
Yeah, someone's gonna pay him, and they're gonna pay.
Somebody, the Chicago Bears gonna overpay for him.
I would say he's better than MVS was last year, so he might be getting motherfucking 10 to 15.
Okay, if he willing to go to tight end, then all right. But if he want,
it's too late.
We just need at this point. We just need guys that been on the racetrack. We need some Ferrari. We need a lot of Ferraris in receiver. We need more Chris Watsons with hands.
Yeah. We need that twitchy guy though. No more 6'4". We got tall guys, man. We need to get that little nigga in there, man. That 5'9", 5'10" little goon, bro. Exactly. Just
See, that's what I'm saying. See, if Green Bay had me as a scout, Green Bay would love. We would love what I got to do. Shoot, Green Bay would love me. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man.
I'm sure you would help.
Man, I had Aaron Rodgers want to stay for 5-6 years, man. I'm telling you.
Well, no, because he said, he had Deshaun Jackson and Marshawn Lynch and still left. So he don't give a fuck about none of that. He's a complicated fella.
Yeah, well, I had Jordan Love look like an MVP out there with the receivers I get for him. Shit, just throw the ball to him.
So do you think Love is ready?
Yes.
TR, do you think Jordan Love is ready?
Well, you gotta wait till you gotta do
No,
17 games first.
because they would be pushing Rogers' ass out that door if he was ready.
Yeah, it was
But,
just a
but
bad
also,
pick
but
and bad
It was
timing.
bad pick. It
no, but
set
Bad
also
this
pick.
bad.
but
It
also
just set everything up for this drama. You know,
Bad timing.
everyone's blaming Rogers, but they forget about that pick at that time and what type of pressure that put on everyone.
like
But
look, see look,
TR with Rogers, it's like, is it his fault that Goot panicked? Like, I don't know what this motherfucker's gonna do. Let me drop
look. I
somebody
tell
now.
coaching. Look, he said, yeah, it is coaching, and yeah, and we need a kicker because I don't want Mason Crosby back.
Oh, he gotta go, man. I'm sorry. Like, I don't want him
All
anymore.
old
It's
niggas gotta
fine.
go. Okay, but question. Do y'all want DJ Reed back, or do y'all want to go for a bigger size guy?
I mean, for what we gonna pay him, we have to bring him back. And again, right now with this defense, the way I just think we need to keep as many as people who were already there last year. We weren't the worst, and we could have potentially got better. Add Stokes into the mix, and just keep as many as possible. Rudy
No, we
Ford
can, no,
and
look,
Keyshawn
no, we
Nixon.
can keep,
We don't
no,
need
we
to
can keep,
shake it up too much. We just
no,
need
we
to
can keep
add. We
the
don't
same
need to
guys.
delete.
No, we can keep the same guys, but we just gotta shake up that defensive line. Like, okay, you got Katie Clark, you got Wyatt, you got, you got TJ Slade. You got your three already. Now you need two more guys.
Wyatt need to
DJ
be
Reed,
starting, and Reed and Slayton could be rotationals, but Wyatt needs to be next to Kenny next year. I don't give a fuck. He needs to be there. I don't know what the fuck
Yeah,
happened with him this year.
I don't know if I want DJ Reed though back.
Much as you talk about him, I thought you would sign him tomorrow, bro. Ain't he one of your favorites? All I hear you talk about is him.
I don't talk about DJ Reed.
You do.
you say a
I
lot.
don't.
I
He
think
does.
I think if you can get him on that cheap type minimum deal, you take him. But if he's going to get something more
I mean,
elsewhere, let him go.
but I'm trying to go after. I'm trying to go for bigger guys, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. My job, Packers' job needs to scout bigger guys. Like Eagle
Yeah,
scouts bigger guys. We need
I,
more guys like we need like 3 Jordan Davises. Like that's what we need.
No, we
Three.
need
I
3 Reggie Whites.
I never. That's right. In this next draft. But
But
yeah, that's
they go
one thing
find
I
somebody.
never understood is how light they went up front if they're playing a 3-4. I mean, if you're playing a 3-4, you're going to want
Big
the
boys.
defensive, yeah, big guys jam up those holes, you know. But
Jim
I
Leonard
don't
knows
know.
how to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but Matt LaFleur. Oh, it's my bestie. I'm gonna have him for DC next season. With your Fruit Loop ass.
You keep saying that LaFleur and Barry are best friends. I don't think that's true. I don't
No,
even
they
think that's remotely true.
no they
It
they
was
best
supposed to
friends.
be Sala was his best friend, but I can
Yeah,
see because they coached together before in LA,
yeah,
and again,
yeah.
they're
No,
friends because Leonard said no, and Matt just like, well, let me at least get one of my boys. But
Yeah,
that hug was pretty intimate, Tr, that they had.
Yeah, but they're not besties. You keep saying that they're
Right.
besties. I don't believe that. But
I
you're
think
right.
no,
They definitely know each
I think
other.
no, I think they went to I think no, they went to high school together.
What?
Joe
No,
Barry.
they're not even remotely the same age.
Right.
No, they. I heard it was best. No, I heard it was best friends though. That's why I keep saying best friends.
No, no.
Well,
I've
they said
never heard
Sala
that.
was his best friend.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard that. I thought they was ops.
No, he was the best man at his wedding, bro.
Let me see. Hold up.
But I was shocked how they let go of Mike LaFleur. Like, what the fuck did he do wrong? The Jets seem to be doing fine this year until
And
they
the,
had injuries and shit, and they don't have a good quarterback. So why would they do that to Mike LaFleur?
and the Rams already picking up on him.
And why is like I understand the coach and Matt LaFleur. Oh, I want to let my guys get an opportunity, but I would just tell them, hey man, not this year, man. Like why Jerry Gray out there interviewing? I don't want him interviewing with nobody.
I think by rules you can't prevent someone from interviewing if it's a promotion.
and we can
Oh,
promote him.
I thought I seen Belichick do it before. Like, hell no, yo, you stay your ass here.
Yeah, if it's like a sideways move, you can do that. But I think by league rules, you can't prevent
And
them
Belichick
from.
is also the GM.
Yeah, he's a different kind of cat too, right? So
Yeah.
Look, even the internet says that Matt LaFleur is picking friends over winning. So that tell you something that we're not
So
winning.
be careful what you read on the internet, though.
But sometimes no. This is the let me see. This is somebody saying that, like a person saying that, but I don't know, man. I feel a little. I don't feel excited, man. I feel like we're gonna be even worse next season.
I don't. I think
I
we'll be
don't.
better.
Pride, a humble pie helps everything. Aaron, as much as we talk shit about Aaron, he rarely has like 2 shit seasons in a row. So he's gonna come with his shit together, and hopefully he does have a better understanding of these receivers and a better understanding
Yep.
of where he is physically himself. That he needs help now. He needs help. He does. He can't do it alone.
And another thing I want Aaron Rodgers to leave, to get traded, because I don't want to deal with this all season. See, Jordan Love, he's gonna come to the OTAs. He's gonna put all his dedication and work every year
He
to get
needs
better.
to. He don't have the
Aaron
reps.
Rodgers, A-Rod is not doing it. A-Rod, I want him to go talk about retirement on the New York Jets. Let them go stress out. Let them go stress. Or
And I'm not sure if the Jets will be a team. I think Rodgers has the power to veto any fucking deal. That he's gonna play with a contender. So I don't know if the Jets are there yet. I don't even know if they're a quarterback away.
They got a top 10. They got a top 10 defense. They got a good offense. They got a good line. And 2 good
Their
running backs.
offense is good.
Yeah, their offense. Hell yeah, their offense is good.
No.
Zach Wilson.
They got Wilson. They got Elijah Moore. They got Corey Davis. They got who else? They got
Bro,
they got bro, and they gonna have Bryce Hall back.
He's good.
So think about it. And they O-line. And they got what? And they got what? The number 13 draft pick in the first round. Come on now. Come on. And they can go pick up Byron Jones from Georgia Bulldogs.
Hey, what we got? 15th? We got the 15th pick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, that's a premium pick still, man. We should be able to do some fucking damage with that shit.
Like I said, Aaron Rodgers, and plus we won't have to deal with his goddamn hand signals. Fucking 15 million hand signals we gotta learn. We don't have to deal with that, man.
It helps if you know them, though.
But obviously
It's a whole nother language, man.
Obviously, the only Christian Watson gets to know. Only Christian Watson knows it. He picked it up. Roman Dubs haven't picked it up yet. Sam Touré haven't picked it up.
Even Sam Touré know how to do a scramble drill.
Alan Lazard haven't picked it up. He been there for years and still haven't picked it up. Like, come on, no.
How do you know that?
Well, look, Alan Lazard ran the run routes. That's why Aaron Rodgers.
How do you know? How do you know that?
Look,
I mean, that's the thing about games. Sometimes you don't know if it's a wrong route or a bad pass or a misread. Right. There's all sorts of things.
Aaron Rodgers said when he talked about mental errors in his press conference, he talked about the receivers running the wrong routes.
Well, no, that is not the initial wrong route. It's the ayahuasca route. The play has already been called, but they didn't do something else in the middle of that route. They ran the right route. They just didn't turn or do whatever at the split second that Aaron needed them to.
Aaron Rodgers is a quick thrower, so he wants to turn around seconds. Like Adam, that's why he loved Adam so much. Switch. But
I mean, he ain't that quick, bro. He should do more dink and dunk because we just talked about how this motherfucker hold the ball too long. The game when we played against Seattle, Legion of Boom, the one that we lost, that was them dudes was too fast on defense. We did a lot of quick throws, and he was hindered by his hip or whatever the fuck was wrong with him that game too. But that's the kind of like, I don't know, man. One more year.
But when you got AJ Dillon You thought AJ did a screen passes and shit. Come on, man. Look, wait, what happened to
we ain't throw many screens this year either.
Yeah, I'm talking about a little play where you have Dylan in the backfield and he take a step
Oh,
back.
that quick little swing route. Yeah.
Over, swings. But what happened to the tight end doing the screen like we did in the Commanders game with DeGuara? When we tossed Aaron Jones a screen in the middle, right in the middle, and he ran right down the middle. What happened to that?
Well,
What happened to
Matt LaFleur is inconsistent with his play calling, bro.
What happened to DeGuara running a little tight end screen to the touchdown? Like, what happened to all that stuff, man? Look, you see what I'm saying? 2021 would have ran that perfectly. I mean, when you let Lucas Patrick leave, you let Billy Turner walk out, like that's what happens. Billy Turner was good for us, like until he messed up his leg.
But I don't know if he should have played in that game that he played either, though.
Yeah, I'm saying he was still.
Y'all should have started.
That's why Billy Turner was. That's why he couldn't really play a full season with the Broncos because he was dealing with that leg. But all I'm saying is that, oh shit, it's gonna be almost 2 hours. All I'm gonna say is that we need to make a change. I'm finna go Michael Jackson on their ass. Make a change.
Ain't gonna be too much change. Hey, ain't gonna be too much change, bro. So
it's like
I feel Taylor's frustration. He just wants things to be good, and he wants everything to change now, and he has good ideas, but he wants to have them all happen right away and right now. That's just not how it works.
And it definitely ain't happening tomorrow.
I'm saying like, okay, if you just get a good if you just bring in a good DC, if I could just see on the news, I mean on Twitter that Packers is interviewing a new DC, a new D line, a new O line coach, something like you see Colts, you see Broncos, you see everybody else is signing D-line tackle coaches and stuff like that, DB coaches. All I see is people interviewing Howard, Rich Pistachio, and Derek Gray. I see them two getting interviewed. Why nobody interviewing Joe Barry?
He's not a hot commodity right now.
You can tell he's trash. Like nobody wants to interview him.
Bro, he improved though. You can't say he was doing some bullshit in the beginning of the year, but he showed me enough to again, what I want somebody else. But then again, who's the other guy? We can't lust over something. Oh, we can't just we want Barry gone. Okay, who are you gonna get instead? Leonard doesn't seem like he wants to come. We asked him last year or whenever we asked him, it's his backyard. He still don't want to come. He would have been came by now.
So you still have 5 DCs that's out right now, but it's 5. Look, why you don't make an interview with Brian Flores? Why don't get an interview with Mike Zimmerman?
It's also about relationships too. I mean, I know we all just wish we would hire strangers like that, but most coaches who hire people, they've worked with them before, or
Manafort done a bad job, man. Shit. He got connection with the wrong people. He got connection with losers.
Bro, it's his fault though, bro. It wasn't the defense fault against the Niners when we lost. It wasn't the defense fault when we lost against Tampa Bay, except for that Kevin King shit. It was Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers the reason we lost these games, bro. Right. It wasn't Joe Barry, bro.
But we were supposed to be the 49ers. Let me tell you that. We were supposed to be the 49ers. We supposed to be number 1.
Call me crazy. I think we could have beat them this year, bro. For real. I disagree when the people are like, we would have been blown out by the Niners. I don't think so.
No, we always be competitive with the goodest people. It's just that we'll play against people that we think just gonna mop over. Yeah, that's different. See, Aaron Rodgers got too comfortable in the Detroit game. It's cold. It's snowy.
He wasn't comfortable at all. Shit, he couldn't do shit.
He was comfortable at home. I'm saying, like, see, on the road, see, Vince's Aaron Rodgers. it's different. I miss vintage Aaron Rodgers. Like, do we have to draft another quarterback to make Aaron Rodgers want to play for MVP level again for 2 more seasons? That's what sure what happened. When we drafted Jordan Love, we rejuvenate your ass to the juggernaut. Now you won 2 MVPs. You think your job is done? It's not
Nah,
done
but
until you
bro,
get to the Super Bowl.
you have to, again, he did fuck up and did a lot of shit this year that I wouldn't agree with, but you do have to understand that this is a complete new offense that this dude had to operate, bro. Adams and MVS gone. Those were two big. The reason we lost against the Niners was we didn't have no fucking deep threat, MVS, that time. So to lose those two guys in the same offseason and to replace them with who we replace them with, rookies and the Sammy Watkins, you gotta kind of, you got to give Aaron a little credit for that.
Or maybe if you went to OTAs and deal with
That ain't.
every other quarterback.
It wouldn't have made that big of a difference, bro.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Okay.
Yes, it would.
So what? One game? We would have won one more game.
And if Matt LaFleur let his players play in the preseason like that, Miami did, like the Chiefs did. Patrick Mahomes played two full preseasons before he played.
Even Belichick says the preseason doesn't matter for shit.
Right.
Because
you don't learn anything.
With our injury luck, I don't want nobody in the preseason.
Wait, I'm also tell you this. Look at the Chiefs. Look at the Chiefs defense. We have a better talented. They do it more than us, and we have more talent than them. It's because they gelled in with their DC, and they know that they going to the playoffs.
And their offense is always ahead. There's a big difference.
It's because they're not going to sign a quarterback that's damn near 40 to a 3-year deal inspection to play every year. They locked up Patrick Mahomes, and they do not sign. See, they got such good draft and develop coaches. They don't have to sign no Bakhtiari to $20 million. They can go to the draft, and they can draft him a right tackle. They can draft a whole rookie line. And they know Patrick Mahomes can move out the pocket and run and throw it off his back foot. They know.
You got to give Andy Reid credit too. He's a Hall of Fame, once in a lifetime kind of coach, and he's a quarterback whisperer. And him and Eric Bieniemy been together for years. That's some kind of chemistry you got to just give him credit to. LaFleur don't have that kind of chemistry with an OC. He don't have that kind of chemistry with even Rodgers. They go at it a little bit. They got like a brother relationship.
And Aaron Reid was Aaron Reid was Aaron Rodgers' QB coach, or was it
No, that was Brett Favre's back in the day.
Yeah.
And we let him walk instead of signing him to a deal.
Well, that whole staff walked. We had Steve Mariucci. We had half the NFL staff on that fucking team.
Yeah, we did.
But
Harbaugh, so it was a few people on that damn. A few people.
Well, it's the Packer way. Welcome to the Packer way.
Well, that's why we should get Mike LaFleur in there, man. I don't know why they ain't tried yet. He got to be a smart guy.
We let all the good staff leave just to keep the bad staff. I'm done with it, man. I'm done with it.
I'm done with Montgomery, the D-line coach. Me as a D-lineman, I don't see enough. I look at him again. No offense to the guy, but again, with the D-lineman, I need a nasty coach, man. A D-line, I like Mike Smith, our linebacker coach that we let go, and he did so good with Minnesota. Like, that's the kind of attitude we need.
And look, the Montgomery, you look big. You look 3 times bigger than Kenny Clark. Look how big your chest is.
Right.
Why you can't get them swole just like you? What is your
recipe? I'm like, you still trying to play, coach?
And guess what? And the Vikings is interviewing Mike Pitton. They interviewed Mike Pitton, our ODC coach.
But I think he was already like a consultant, wasn't he, over there?
Yeah, but he got promoted.
Yes, sir.
So that's just a promotion.
But we can't promote Jerry Gray and give him a shot. I'm sorry to think Matt LaFleur don't like niggas.
But his title, Jerry Gray's is deep isn't it defensive pass? Is the passing game coordinator something? I mean, he has a
Yes.
big title, so I'm sure his influence is there. But
Yes.
Joe Barry has the end all be all when it comes to the defense. But I think Matt LaFleur, he's already mentioned it. I think he should walk around a little more and be a better game manager on the defense too. And I would just like to see him give up play calling just to. Because we seen the Matt LaFleur offense, and I don't know. It seemed like motherfuckers know what we gonna do now.
Just like Cal Shanahan people, they all walk on the field, make sure everybody doing their job. Hackett was the same thing. I think when we lost, Hackett was the guy that was hyping the players up, like, let's go. Now when Hackett left, Adams left, Z left. The three guys that was all about their business is gone. And look at the team. It's boring. Look at the 49ers. Why we never come out to no music? We don't turn up. We don't do nothing.
Well, that changed when Matt LaFleur first came. When he first came, because McCarthy wasn't having no music and nothing like that. And Matt LaFleur, he let them during practice time listen to music and all shit like that. So
I'm talking about they come out the entrance. I see.
Well, you gotta bang the drum or whatever the fuck that shit called.
All I see is a bunch of depressed people that do not want to be out there to play football. That's what I see this season. Bunch of depressed people don't want to play
Jair
football.
wasn't depressed, bro.
Jair just a guy that
Jair and Rasul, they saved us a couple games. Toward the end, that's why I'm cool with Rasul. Okay, he did fall off a little bit compared to last year, but what he did last year was kind of historic in itself. But I like the guy, man. I like him. So that's why I don't want him traded or nothing either. I like Rasul, man. I like his attitude.
I'm just talking about the other guys. See, you got a handful of guys that's about their business. Kenny Clark, Jair, Douglas, Quay, Rudy Ford, and Dixon. And Devontae Wyatt. And DJ Reed, I give him that too. But like Campbell and Barnes and all the other guys.
Campbell saved a couple games for us too. Miami.
Okay. Put him in. Okay,
he
and
did.
They all about their business. Players like John Ryan Jr., Josh Myers, Josh Steinman. Oh yeah, Zach Tom did too. He about his business. Josh Steinman, Amos, and who else? Sammy we had, and Cobb always on the IR. It just
shout out to Milto. Was good with you, Milto.
Also, Lewis was doing his job, but tell you what else too, blocking. Most of the team was doing great, but you need all 11 guys to play at their best, not just 9 out of 11 or 8 out of 11. You need 11 out of 11. That's how you make a Super Bowl team. Eagles, they play sound football to the special teams, to the offense, to the defense. They play all three phases.
So who you got, Taylor? Eagles or Niners?
I don't know. Well, Brock Purdy did beat Jalen Hurts in college, and they both teams were stacked. So
I'm going with Philly.
I think it's just that Jalen Hurts is mobile, and also Brock Purdy. Well, see, Eagles run defense is terrible. CMC for have a game. But
I don't know about that.
But see, this is what I'm telling you. The three backs that Eagles got is twitchy. They're twitchy. But see, Mulatto, number 77, he allowed up a lot of sacks. So they keep putting Nick Bosa on him, and Nick Bosa gonna bully him. But see, if we trade away Aaron Rodgers, 2021, man, I'm telling you, we could afford We could afford people, and we could have the draft picks. And we could have the draft still.
Well, what you sent me, which I don't believe. Again, I believe it when I see it. Talking about him kicking back some money. He ain't kicking back no goddamn money. If anything, it'll be a restructure. But that motherfucker ain't giving up no money like that. He ain't about to give us no 10 mil to, okay, go give me this, go give me that. He ain't doing that.
Like I said, that's why he needs to go. No questions asked. He needs to go. If he ain't here to help the team, he needs to bounce. He needs to go hurt somebody else franchise. I'm tired of being hurt. Go hurt somebody else franchise. Go let them down. Can you we all hate Brady, but can you just be Brady in the playoffs? You're the most talented quarterback, the most smartest quarterback we know, but you stink in the playoffs.
He could be too smart for his own damn good. You
You
can't.
you play you throw the ball like crazy in the regular season, but you play conservative. No, you play conservative. You play conservative in the playoffs, but you can't play conservative in the regular season. You be throwing picks like you don't care. Because in the playoffs, you want to take sacks. You want to hold the ball on for a whole damn hour. LOL. Like shit like that makes me mad. But hey, ATR, y'all busy tomorrow?
Shit,
Oh
I'm busy
yeah,
every day, bro.
I'm a working man.
Shit,
But
we y'all trying to
send
y'all
that
trying to
goddamn
move up.
link, and if I can show up, I'm gonna show up like I do. Just send the link anyway. If I
Yeah,
am or not gonna show up.
and
All right, for sure.
sometimes, like I say, I don't have much to say. I mean, I'm just kind of waiting for shit to settle down and let's see what happens. I'm all for listening to
Yeah,
what you're
I'm gonna
thinking,
just chill.
Taylor.
I'm gonna chill out, and I'm gonna read between the lines. I'm just gonna chill out and see what we do. Now, if we go into the 2023 season and not change a damn thing, then I'm gonna go back.
And don't
I
worry,
told
bro.
you.
You just getting, you can. I understand. You just getting yourself frustrated because like next week it ain't a game for the Packers. Next week it ain't a draft for the Packers. So we have all these feelings from this bad season we had. That's why I just took a mental break. I just need to take a mental break from the Packers. I'm gonna leave it alone until then draft season start coming. Then I'll start getting the itch again. But I just needed to
Scout,
give them a mental break because they
Yeah.
wait,
wore me out
wait,
this year.
Well, hi,
okay,
Reese.
okay. We're gonna do this. High point of view and TR. We're gonna wait till the Senior Bowl, and then we're gonna scout from there. If the Senior Bowl
What?
they play really good.
On the
Hey, those are
call, but
players we got
what's
to
up?
go pick up.
I'm done. Why?
I heard that in the Senior Bowl that Matt LaFleur kind of had a couple of interactions with Christian Watson. So I mean, Senior Bowls, all that kind of shit can be important because it does give coaches a hands-on to look at kids, and we might draft some of those guys.
Oh yeah, that is true. I think this next year we should go in the season hungry. Like when we were 4-8, we was hungry. But once we start winning and start feeling back, we start feeling ourselves. We lost to Detroit. So I think we need to have that mentality to stay hungry and stay an underdog. That's what we need to do. We don't need to be hype. We don't need to be smiling. We need to straight business. Just like 49ers. 49ers, they smile, but once they start getting the game, they mean they ready to kill. That's what we need to turn this team into. A killer squad. Don't give two. Look at Joe Barrow. Look at Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes probably have more rings than Aaron Rodgers.
Well,
That's a
hey,
damn thing.
not necessarily, man. Because what did
He
Brett
already
Favre
got
say?
one.
Okay,
He,
but
he
Brett Favre said after he won his first one, he thought he was gonna go back and win the next year, and that motherfucker never made it back.
that's because, but see, that's because, but Patrick Mahomes and Joe Barrow, they different. They different. They
I
loaded.
think Burrow
See,
gonna knock him out this week.
but see, look, Barrow for the beat the two. Barrow for the be more Super Bowl conference appearances more than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers was the one and never seen one again. Maybe if we trade him to a new team and let him. Well, if he win a Super Bowl, that's gonna be that's our Super Bowl. So you know that's still packaged Super Bowl.
I
But
think that wouldn't feel the same. But I
but
think
I think we need to do fresh air. I don't think because this team's not supporting him like he's supposed to. I mean, you can have all the money, but if you still don't have the weapons to go, and like he said, what's the point of me coming back if I'm not gonna win it all? And you know this team chokes when it's time to win it all. We all know it. They choke. We can't have five players that choke. We can't have Battle choke. We can't have Aaron Rodgers choke. We can't have the offensive line choke. We can't have the receivers choke.
Aaron
Like
Jones.
your best players is the chokers. You can't have that. The people you pay the most money, they cannot choke in big games. You get paid for this moment. Your big contract comes for this moment. Why did we pay you? We paid you because you consistent. Aaron Jones be good all through the year. Soon as playoff come, what happens? Fumble. Every time. That's why I'm scared. That's why we do need to draft another running back. I just think AJ Dillon this offseason. He need to get on that track and field. He need to boost his speed up. Go to that track and field. Go run that down.
I think everybody could be utilized better.
Exactly. I think I'll give Battle for a chance. If Battle for go back to 2020 play call with Jordan Love, that's the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl. That's the Super Bowl I know. 2020. That's
I
the
think we
championship.
need. I think we need Hackett, man. I think we need Hackett.
Yeah, Hackett got signed to the Jets, so he's bye.
Wait, he went to the Jets?
Yes, he bye. He's the OC for the New York Jets now. Bye.
Wow,
Yes, sir.
Salah did. Wow.
Back the floor, like I said, Back the floor is doing absolutely nothing. Like I said.
Well, he kind of gave him open arms. He kind of said, "Yeah, we will like him back," but his ass should have fucking picked up the phone. God damn it!
Exactly, like he said. Well,
He better get Mike now.
He wouldn't have.
He said, well, I gave him a call and I let him. You think Robert Saleh give a fuck about his family? No, he want to
But
win.
dude, he gets to run the offense completely. Salah's a defensive guy, so Hackett gets full control of the offense. He's not
That's
getting
what I'm
that in
saying.
Green
Aaron
Bay.
Rodgers
He's
needs to
not.
go.
He's not going to get it.
Aaron Rodgers needs to go. I'm tired of seeing Aaron Rodgers audible, bro. All he do is audible.
Okay, so are you thinking about the growing pains though, bro? Do you want that right now?
Yes, I take all the growing pain. I took enough last season. I took enough growing pains with Aaron Rodgers in 2022. So I know how it feels. I know how it feels. If Jordan Love, if Jordan Love takes it to the championship next season, if he can take it to the championship, hey, any quarterback, if you just had the right weapons around him, like I said, go Miami Dolphins style. Get fast receivers, get a fast running back, build up in the trenches, get a fast defense, a hard, fast defense hit. Hey man, let's go run it. Let's go. I do not want to be the Chicago Bears. I do not want Phil to be Chicago Bear. I do not want Phil to be Detroit. I don't want Phil to be a freaking Minnesota Viking. I want to keep winning and I love it. It smells good. It feels good to talk about my team. It feels damn good. But I can't talk smack if Matt LaFleur knows the problem, but he don't say nothing about it. He think everything is cool and Fouché. If you go get Mike LaFleur for the running backs, he can teach Aaron Jones to stop fumbling the ball in big moments. Whoever our running back is, our running back coach is, he's not doing his job. 5 fumbles. High point of view, 5 fumbles, the second among running backs.
Yeah.
Wow. And all them 5 fumbles came in big moments this season. In playoff moments. Buccaneers game. I think he fumbled the Cowboys game.
Yep.
Detroit game. Then he fumbled Miami Dolphins game. And then he fumbled Rams game. No, that Rams game. What game was that? I think he fumbled Eagles game or Titans game. One of those games. Big moment games. when it was crunch time. We was trying to put a team away. He fumbles and we lost. We need a new. I'm telling you, we need a new running back coach. Okay,
We
I
just
get Adam
need new
Sandler.
ideas. We need new ideas on the offensive side
Yeah,
of the ball. We can
we need
still
young.
use what we have, but we need a new mind
Yeah,
in there. I
we
thought
we
Clemens
need.
would be that guy.
Nah, Clemens made Aaron Rodgers even more arrogant. I think Luke Gessie was better a QB coach
He seemed like it.
because Tom Clemens made that. Tom Clemens made that man like Aaron Rodgers just a god. And he had the worst season. We need a new QB coach. I would love Tom Clemens would work with Jordan Love. Keep
Right.
working with him. Keep working with him. But we need a new assistant coach. Whoever's an assistant head coach, we need a guy like they they need to call my phone, text me on Instagram. Hey Taylor, I'd like to see you in first class to Wisconsin. You want a job? Sure, I'll take it. You want to be a head coach, assistant? Sure, why not? I'll take it.
Head coach. I would love
Hey,
it. I
just
want it.
make
I
sure,
want that for you.
just make sure you save a spot for me and TR on the staff.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah.
could be DCs. Y'all could be the DCs, the DC
Uh,
coach.
and let me get that cheerleading group
And then
in
we can
shape.
have
Definitely.
AJ can work as a scouting team. Nah, hell no. AJ can work. AJ can be the receiver coach or something.
And I don't want to hear it's too cold and all that. Like, put some fucking women look sexy in anything. They could dance in whatever the fuck it is.
Or Matt LaFleur needs to go find some more women coaches. Look at the 49ers. They got a bull dagger. No, that's Tampa Bay. They got a black bull dagger coach. A bull dagger. Go get one of them. They know how to play. They know. They
What
know
is
football.
that? Bulldog? What is that?
A
Bulldog?
bull dagger, like you know how girls want to be boys.
Okay.
Not transgender, but like they dress up like a boy, like a tomboy.
So, tomboy. Oh, okay. I've never heard that term before.
Bull dagger.
Yeah, I had to keep it quiet. I don't want to offend nobody. But yeah.
Okay. I've never heard it. That's all. Okay.
But we just need some fresh minds. We need some young talent. We need some guys that's hype. We got a bunch of old guys. We got a bunch of older guys in the staff with no hype. We got a bunch of older guys that's okay. They just too serious. You need some guys like you see how Mike Daniels for the Dolphins. He hype his team up. He hype Tua up. He talks, but he hype his team up. It makes his team want to play for him. That's why they jail.
That's just not what LaFleur is, though. That's just not
I-
him.
I think the rah-rah shit only goes so far with grown men.
Correct.
He just
Fundamental.
He just need to be what 2020 2021 he was hyped when everything was good. But when
They didn't have a whole lot of film on us, man. You know, they didn't. Now we got years and years of film. I just think some people kind of figured out Matt LaFleur's tendencies.
You mean Aaron Rodgers tendencies? That's
I
Yeah,
mean, they hand in hand. They hand in hand.
like I
Yeah.
said.
But again, for Rodgers to say,
if we had the 2020 Green Bay Packers, we would have smacked on all these teams. Eagles would have got smacked. We would have ran through them like hotcakes.
well, what did we do at the end of 2020?
And we went to the NFC Championship.
Okay, but we didn't do shit.
But hey, we went to the NFC Championship. We almost beat Tampa. Right? Matt LaFleur with his ball-headed mistakes. Kick the ball on the third. Kick the ball, and we need to score.
I'm okay with that, bro. We would have had to score anyway, bro. We would have had to score
we should have
anyway.
scored. We should have scored. And don't forget, Jair had 2 picks to seal the game. But Matt LaFleur couldn't come up with a plan to draw the ball.
Offense's fault, man.
Always be offense. Every year is the offense can't do nothing in the playoffs. Defense do it everything they can. But the thing is that I don't know why it takes so long. I don't know why it takes Matt so long to put people in their positions. That's his problem. Barry Rodgers and Newman and Jake Hansen and Sammy Watkins. And,
Yeah, that makes no sense. With Amari Rogers, they were shooting us in the foot from every moment they let that guy come out and return. Like that was really making me sick to my
exactly.
stomach.
If we had Keyshawn Nixon, you know how many games we would have won right now. Right now we would be in the playoffs right now.
I would say that we would won one extra game if this guy was returning kicks. I would say that. I would. Yeah, I agree with that.
If the offense was if okay, you bring in 2020 offense against 49ers defense, 49ers team. I think we'd have won. I think Jair would have had like 4 or 5 picks against Purdy. I think. Hey, we shut down 49ers last season. The only time we just shut down 49ers was 2019 in the NFC Championship because we had
they
a bit of
ran all over
linebacker.
us.
We had a bit of linebacker. It was just Kenny Clark.
Did they pass the ball like when they? How many times they passed the ball? Like 8 times.
Bakhtiari was hurt. We had no O line, he could run the ball, so Aaron Jones couldn't do nothing. He got stuff in the backfield every game, every down.
Hey.
That's why you need to draft elite receivers. I mean, you need to draft fast receivers. You need to draft well before you can go up against a team like that drafted well. Fred Warner was a day 3 pick. I think Nick Bosa is the only guy who was a first round pick. Rest of the guys was 4th, 5th, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 3rd, 2nd, 6th, 7th. All the rest of those guys was late picks.
It shows if you utilize them correctly, then some teams just don't get it. I mean, look at all these teams. Look at Cleveland. They finally found a quarterback from there's some teams who haven't found a quarterback. Hey, the Jets ain't had one. It's a lot of teams. It ain't as easy as we think.
Instead of you picking a guy that's from BYU, he's not an SEC. You could have had. Well, the Jets had a chance to get Justin Fields. I think if they got Justin Fields, they'd be in a way better position right now. To be honest.
Geez,
not too much better.
Yeah, you're out in outer space now, bro.
Justin Fields will take off. He can beat you with his legs.
Hey, TR, he had me confused when he takes our 2020 offense and puts it against that's a warp machine. That's a time warp machine. We got a 2020 offense playing against 96. I mean, I like to talk hypothetic, but it makes me mad because those are games that we lost.
Yeah, and if we could have the 1980 kicking game, I'll tell you, now we're burning. Now we're cooking. Taylor's football mind is always going, right? He's got so many good ideas, and sometimes they just get so many ideas it's hard to focus them. So I appreciate it though. I always enjoy it.
I'm just saying,
I love it.
We need to draft well, get some big guys up front, get a new D-line coach. I would give Adam Stenavich another chance. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna give you guys one more chance.
Everybody's coming back, bro. Everybody.
Yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers coming back. But I don't know about Allen Lazard though. I don't know. I don't know about.
Do you want him, TR?
I'd take him, but someone's going to give him more than he's worth to us. He's just going to get more money elsewhere. I mean, he seems resigned to that fact as well. And if he feels that way, shit, we don't need him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I think this offense just floored better with Jordan Love at quarterback because Jordan Love don't hold the ball too long.
I don't know.
But we really don't know, Taylor, because again, we listen to Rodgers. They say, "Oh, well, what was wrong with that last drive?" Every single play call. So for him to feel that strong about LaFleur's play call, there's something going on between them two. And that wouldn't happen if Love was there. But then who's to say? We don't know. Like Pinky and the Brain, one's genius, the other one's insane. We don't know which one is which with LaFleur and Rodgers.
It's like let me tell you, it's like the McDaniels type. you call Bush ass plays, but no, well, you can't call it that. Well, him, but I just see that the O line and the receivers just play. Alan Lazard just connect better with Jordan Love because Alan Lazard knows that he's gonna get the ball. See, Alan Lazard want to go because Alan Lazard don't get the ball. I mean, like
Bro,
because
he drops balls and he don't get open that much. That's why he don't get the
but
ball.
but
Yeah.
but that but the Detroit game the last he was open. He was open.
Would he
He
have
was open.
caught it? We don't know.
Yes, it was
Bro,
wide
he
open.
dropped one in the same game. Bro, he dropped a routine just practice pass play. He dropped one like wide open on a third down.
He needs some new gloves.
He needs stick 'em.
Yeah, Lester Hayes.
Yeah. Hey, Jerry Rice. Hey, Jerry Rice,
Yeah.
the GOAT. The GOAT, quote, the GOAT. His ass was using Stickum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You need some new gloves. Stop getting the Big Five type gloves for $15.
Hey, these gloves are so good. If the ball touch it, that shit sticks to the motherfuckers.
It's weird.
We gotta go spend 200 racks on some gloves because we gonna need them.
And I must admit, I'm not sure if they put that much attention on the jugs machine this offseason or at any point this season than they normally do. That has to help. And we just had too many drop passes. I'm talking about easy drop passes though. I'll take a 50-50, but we had some wide open drops, bro.
What do I keep saying tonight, guys? Fundamentals. Let's get back to them.
And guess what? We are the number one team with the most drop balls in the NFL. We have 40 drop passes. We are number one. So that means even your best players was dropping the ball. Aaron Jones was dropping the ball.
So we number one in drop balls and number two in fumbles at running back.
Yeah.
That's not a recipe for success.
Period.
Got 40 drop balls and 5 fumbles. Well, 6 fumbles because AJ did a fumble one time.
Right.
And as good as Keyshawn was, we didn't do nothing with the field position.
He fumbled too. He buffed the ball, but he got it back. So that's 7. Oh, and plus Amari Rodgers. So let's not start there. Let's not start there. We ain't going there.
I can't believe they kept rolling him out.
That's like 25. That's 25 drop fumbles, and that's like 40 drop passes. That's that. I know Vince Lombardi is rolling his grave. Ah damn. This what happens? Ah damn it. It's just I just want speedy guys that can catch the ball. You know, just get down the field. If we get some speedy guys, the defense, then the defense have to respect. And then think about it. We
gotta wait till April.
Yeah, they drop back, and then Jordan Love can just run. He can just run to the first down. Do like Jalen Hurts, run. And Jordan Love can get more bigger, get more bulky. And you'll be just like Jordan. You'll be taller than Jalen Hurts. You could be a Josh Allen, not Josh Allen, because Josh Allen act like Aaron Rodgers in the playoffs. But you could be Josh Allen type.
He didn't have a running game, bro.
He was the running game, but
well, that's a problem.
You can get you can get bulky, and you can get just like Cannon and all that. You know, just do your thing, man. I want to see you successful because it'd be a waste, and you go take it to somewhere else, and you be a top 10 quarterback, and then we're gonna be stuck with a rookie that's got to learn the offense, and we never gonna go to the Super Bowl. That's why we got to start Jordan Love. This offseason, he said if he don't play, he will get traded.
I don't know how true that is. He don't have that much leverage, bro.
Oh, he can start a big old play in civilians. He could go do something like have an announcement like I want to leave. Yeah, They hold me hostage. He can say a lot of bad stuff about this organization, and then really no players want to come to this team. They go. It's bad enough. Aaron Rodgers acting like this. Why do you think nobody? Why do you think nobody want to come to the Packers? Because Aaron Rodgers being a diva.
No, it's
Aaron
probably because we offering them $5. We offering them a $5 foot
$5.
long.
Yeah.
For real, like we offered Odell what, 2 million? He like, Rams gonna pay me 12. Why would I go to Green Bay for 2?
Nah, we offered Odell. No, we offered Odell $600,000. The
Wow.
vet minimum. And and then what you call it? Well, how you offered Sammy Watkins 4 M's, and that's the same much Odell got for the Rams. You could have gave
But
Odell M's.
but the details of the contract, it was a lot easier that any given time we could just drop Sammy. I think Odell's people is a little smarter, that they have something that's more dependable than a Sammy. Sammy kind of had to
Okay.
take a prove it kind of deal. Odell ain't taking that. He already done proved it.
Like I said, you could have you could have had at least bumped it up to $3 million. Maybe he would took it. Like you said, I didn't care about playing the code. I didn't care.
We would have had to give him. We would have had to give him 6 to 7, man.
What you mean? What you mean? Rams paid Odell $4 million.
Yeah, so 4 mil in LA is like 6 to 7 in Green Bay for what you have to deal with. A motherfucker take 4 mil being in LA.
Oh yeah, because you got to deal with the code and the taxes. It's
Yeah.
really hard here. But
I
it's
mean,
more,
I love Green Bay, but it's just we all know that's not the hot spot for free agents to go to. That's why we draft and develop.
and we got to hit on both of the draft because it's bad enough nobody want to come here. It's bad enough. We got to get these guys that they're there past their prime to come play with us. Cause younger, I would love to take the younger version of Sammy Watkins. I would love it, but not the older one. Damn near, he finna goddamn retire. It's just like I'm tired of that.
Yeah. Well, don't worry, man. We just gotta be patient and motherfucking, time will go by and the draft will be here and we be able to really, really talk about some shit. But we just gotta we out right now, So let's just enjoy football on TV, man.
You gotta go to work.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I gotta go early as fuck though, but shit, I'm about to get off this bitch anyway though.
Yeah, me too. Sorry I got bumped off, but I wanted to wish you guys good night before I left. And
2 hours. That was that's
yeah,
an accomplishment.
Good talking to y'all. Good talking to y'all.
Very much so. We'll
And
talk
I'm
to you
sure
guys
we'll do it.
later.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll do it again.
All right, I'll see y'all.
All right.
Good night, guys.
Night.